What's up, everyone? What's up, PlayStation Nation? You are now tuned in to the What's Up PlayStation podcast.
What's up? What it is? What it do? What's up? What it is? PlayStation. What's up? Bari and Persona got it live in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is? What it do? What's up? What it is? PlayStation. What's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. You already know what you're getting, and that is facts with a discussion. The greatest to bless the mic without the needless interruption. Face it, we got an anatomy like a little bite of me for a concussion. You know what's up, man. I mean it when I seen it. I was proud of these brothers. They entertain the people every week without cussing, and you don't ever hear the drama. They keep it clean on the podcast. Independent duo doing it big when they broadcast. Haters need to see them doing positive things. PlayStation Nation got you, ain't it obvious, man? We pulling up every week and showing love in the chat. Unlike these other channels, these guys are showing it back. Like, what's up?
What it is? What it do? What's up? What it is? PlayStation. What's up? Bari and Persona got it live in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is? What it do? What's up? What it is? PlayStation. What's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. Persona, the gaming politician, politicking for the come up. Division and vision require precision, decision that gotta be thought of. The potential is exponential. Gamer credentials is what they brought us. Get caught up. You know, Bari bring the passion when he's speaking from the heart. He the best lisp on YouTube, climbing up the charts. And when Persona speaks, he gon' tear the mic apart. Intellectually, of course, cause you know the boy's smart. They cover the news with integrity, so you know it's a must watch. Ain't no console war, just two brothers being a font. What's up, PlayStation? Got the Saturdays locked. And if you ain't tuning in, you missing out. Get blocked.
What's up? What it is? What it do? What's up? What it is? PlayStation. What's up? Bari and Persona got it live in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is? What it do? What's up? What it is? PlayStation. What's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
Yo, listen, man. I really do appreciate everyone that always comes through to rock out with me and Bari, man, on What's Up PlayStation podcast. A podcast by fans for the fans, or by the community for the community, I should say. Listen, man. For me, man, I'm gaming with Persona. If you enjoyed listening, definitely subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'm a PlayStation fan too.
Yo, what's up, everyone? What's up, PlayStation Nation? You are now tuned in to the What's Up PlayStation podcast.
What's up? What it is? What it do? What's up? What it is? PlayStation. What's up? Bari and Persona got it live in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is? What it do? What's up? What it is? PlayStation. What's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. You already know what you're getting, and that is facts with a discussion. The greatest to bless the mic without the needless interruption. Face it, we got an anatomy like a little bite of me for a concussion. You know what's up, man. I mean it when I seen it. I was proud of these brothers. They entertain the people every week without cussing, and you don't ever hear the drama. They keep it clean on the podcast. Independent duo doing it big when they broadcast. Haters need to see them doing positive things. PlayStation Nation got you, ain't it obvious, man? We pulling up every week and showing love in the chat. Unlike these other channels, these guys are showing it back. Like, what's up?
What it is? What it do? What's up? What it is? PlayStation. What's up? Bari and Persona got it live in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is? What it do? What's up? What it is? PlayStation. What's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. introduction. Persona, the gaming politician, politicking for the come up. Division and vision require precision, decision that gotta be thought of. The potential is exponential, gamer credentials is what they brought us. Get caught up. You know, Bari bring the passion when he's speaking from the heart. He the best lisp on YouTube, climbing up the charts. And when Persona speaks, he gon' tear the mic apart. Intellectually, of course, cause you know the boy's smart. They cover the news with integrity, so you know it's a must watch. Ain't no console war, just two brothers being a font. What's up, PlayStation got the Saturdays locked. And if you ain't tuning in, you missing out. Get blocked.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
Yo, listen, man. I really do appreciate everyone that always comes through to rock out with me and Bari, man, on What's Up PlayStation podcast, a podcast by fans for the fans, or by the community for the community, I should say. Listen, man. For me, man, I'm gaming with Persona. If you enjoyed listening, definitely subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'm a PlayStation fan too.
Yo, what's up, everyone? What's up, PlayStation Nation? You are now tuned in to the What's Up PlayStation podcast.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. You already know what you getting, and that is facts with a discussion. The greatest to bless the mic without the needless interruption. Face it, we got an anatomy like a little bite of me for a concussion. You know what's up, man. I mean it when I seen it. I was proud of these brothers. They entertain the people every week without cussing. And you don't ever hear the drama. They keep it clean on the podcast. Independent duo doing it big when they broadcast. Haters hate to see them doing positive things. PlayStation Nation got you, ain't it obvious, man? We pulling up every week and showing love in the chat. Unlike these other channels, these guys are showing their back like, what's up?
What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. Persona, the gaming politician, politicking for the come up. Division and vision require precision, decision that gotta be thought of. The potential is exponential, gamer credentials is what they brought us. Get caught up. You know, Bari bring the passion when he's speaking from the heart. He the best lisp on YouTube, climbing up the charts. And when Persona speaks, he gon' tear the mic apart. Intellectually, of course, cause you know the boy's smart. They cover the news with integrity, so you know it's a must watch. Ain't no console war, just two brothers being a font. What's up, PlayStation got the Saturdays locked. And if you ain't tuning in, you missing out. Get blocked.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
Yo, listen, man. I really do appreciate everyone that always comes through to rock out with me and Bari, man, on What's Up PlayStation podcast, a podcast by fans for the fans, or by the community for the community, I should say. Listen, man. For me, man, I'm gaming with Persona. If you enjoyed listening, definitely subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'm a PlayStation fan too.
Yo, what's up, everyone? What's up, PlayStation Nation? You are now tuned in to the What's Up PlayStation podcast.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do, what's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introductions. You already know what you're getting, and that is facts with a discussion. The greatest to bless the mic without the needless interruption. Face it, we got an anatomy like a little bite of me for a concussion. You know what's up, man. I mean it when I seen it. I was proud of these brothers. They entertain the people every week without cussing, and you don't ever hear the drama. They keep it clean on the podcast. Independent duo doing it big when they broadcast. Haters hate to see them doing positive things. PlayStation Nation got you, ain't it obvious, man? We pulling up every week and showing love in the chat. Unlike these other channels, these guys are showing their bag like, what's up?
What it is, what it do, what's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do, what's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. Persona, the gaming politician, politicking for the come up. Division and vision require precision, decision that gotta be thought of. The potential is exponential. Gamer credentials is what they brought us. Get caught up. You know, Bari bring the passion when he's speaking from the heart. He the best lisp on YouTube, climbing up the charts. And when Persona speaks, he gon' tear the mic apart. Intellectually, of course, cause you know the boy's smart. They cover the news with integrity, so you know it's a must watch. Ain't no console war, just two brothers being a font. What's up, PlayStation? Got the Saturdays locked. And if you ain't tuning in, you missing out. Get blocked.
What's up? What it is, what it do, what's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do, what's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
Yo, listen, man. I really do appreciate everyone that always comes through to rock out with me and Bari, man, on What's Up PlayStation podcast, a podcast by fans for the fans, or by the community for the community, I should say.
Yo, what's good, people, man? It's your boy Persona, gaming Persona, one half of the What's Up PlayStation podcast crew, and welcome to episode 179 of the What's Up PlayStation podcast, a podcast for the community, by the community. Big shout out to our WUPS Nation members, the WUPS community, people finding our channel for the first time, and if you have found our channel for the first time, we hope you enjoy your stay, and by the end of the show, we earn your like and subscribe. Listen, guys, we in December. We're at the end of the year. You feel me? We're there. So you already know how it goes, man. It's Game Award season. It's PlayStation wrap-up season. That's happening, man. It's a lot of things. It's holiday season, man. So, you know, we didn't have a show last week because last week was obviously Thanksgiving. And this month as well, man. You know, December is a holiday time with Christmas and New Year's. So towards the end of December, you know, we won't be having no shows either. But we still got about two or three shows left in us for the rest of the year that we know are going to be really good. And this obviously being one of them with episode 179. And it's a good time, man. It's a good time, man. It's a great time right now, right? But yo, listen, guys. What's Up PlayStation podcast is a two-man team. You understand? Two brothers from New York. You understand? That come in bringing you the great PlayStation greatness in the news adjacent to it. And obviously I'm talking about, look at him down there. You see him down there, right? Mr. COD God. Well, no, he ain't the COD God no more. He the Lunar God. He the Lunar God now. He the Snow God, the Ice King himself. You understand? Mr. Heal DPS himself. Mr. Buying $20 dresses himself. Mr. Light Bright himself, the King of the Bronx. Y'all see my brother down there. J Bari in the bear. Bari, what's going on with you, man? How you feeling today?
Yo, what is good, y'all? What is good morning? Good morning. Good morning. What is good, everybody, man? Welcome to another episode of the What's Up PlayStation podcast. We got episode 179, man. End of the year, like my man Persona said. Yeah, a few more shows until we hit 2025, man. So we're almost there. And yeah, we see the beautiful people in the chat What is up to everyone, man? What's up to the PlayStation Nation? If you don't mind, hit the like button, share the stream out, get the PlayStation Nation in here because it's gonna be a hell of a show today. You know, we're gonna be speaking from the heart today. You know,
Absolutely.
it's gonna be a marvelous show today. You know.
It might even rival our other shows.
You know. But nah, man, we appreciate y'all coming through. Yo, by the way, quick little update. So December 21st, around that time is where we're going to be doing our WUPS giveaway stream. So be on the lookout for that. That is just to show our support to everyone that has supported us, or show our appreciation to everyone that has supported us, where we do these giveaways twice a year. So we're going to end the year off with WUPS giveaway. And, you know, if you're a member of a WUPS Nation, you know, we're going to have special giveaways for you, but we're also going to have giveaways to our subscribers. So if you're not subscribed, go and click that button. If you really enjoy what we're doing here, go and hit the join button because we got some cool shit. Oh, we got some cool stuff to give away. Nah, man, it's gonna be a good episode today, man.
Yes,
good
sir.
Episode.
Yes, sir.
It's winter time. Yo, I feel it in my throat already, man. Like, yo, I think it's definitely gonna be getting sick, man.
You see what I got? I got my orange juice right here because I feel it, man. It's coming on. It's coming on for sure.
And listen, don't listen to Persona, man. Persona out here buying $25 DLCs.
Oh my God. Listen to this guy. Ask him how much that dress costs. That dress costs $20. Crazy.
No, it didn't. It costs $15.
But you had to spend 20. Exactly.
Yeah,
Same with mine. Mine was 20. But yo, man, Bari, how you feeling, man? How's your week going? How was your holiday? You know, Thanksgiving break and everything, man. You know, how's everything going with you, bro?
Nah, my Thanksgiving break has been pretty chill. Kind of just like did a solo dolo kind of thing. Didn't really go out there, you know, because I was going to work the next day because we got to get our presentations ready, which they delayed that. So it kind of defeat the purpose, you know what I mean? Like, yo, I even take my Black Friday off. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But you know, it's the end of the year, so it's gonna be a busy time. But it's a busier time with these games that's releasing, man. It's a lot of games coming out. I know the PlayStation wrap up is in 3 days. That's gonna be releasing. I would not be participating.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I mean, you know, that's what the critics say. So you might be right. It might be best for you not to participate because the numbers might be embarrassing.
Yeah, you know, I got more time podcasting than gaming, but nah, man, it's definitely a busy time gaming wise, and it's not even stopping because next week you got Power Rangers releasing.
I'm hyped for that. I'm hyped for that, bro. That's getting added into the rotation for December, bro. I'm streaming that. I'm very excited.
Yeah, man. So trying to complete certain games before the end of the year. I got 2 days off, Monday and Tuesday, so we're gonna be grinding up.
Oh well, lucky you.
Yo, but what's crazy is that if these live service games, man, they be taking you off your goal, man, because Marvel Rivals release and it's
good.
It's good.
It's good. It's good. It is. We're gonna talk about it later in our impressions as well. It's good though. Yeah. It is.
But how's your week going, man?
You know, it's crazy, man. First week, because I was off for like a week and a half when it came to Thanksgiving break. So like, you know, coming back after a long vacation, you kind of forget. I don't want to say forget how to work, but you're like sluggish, and you're kind of like, you know, I forgot what I was doing with this. Again, I was doing with that. So Monday and Tuesday were definitely like my reacclimation days of like, all right, let me reacclimate to like, you know, certain projects, certain goals and stuff like that, and kind of catch up on like emails and different types of work and investigations or whatever. So it was kind of like, you know, getting back into the swing of things. By Wednesday, I was good though. I was like, all right, we back into work mode. Let's do what we do. But Thanksgiving time, I was you know, it was cool. Mine was low key as well. You know, it was my grandmother. I took my grandmother out to dinner. You know, we went to a cool little Korean barbecue spot. It was really cool, and you know, it was a really quiet Thanksgiving this year for me, and whatnot. But it was cool. It was cool. And I couldn't really complain. Gaming wise, I'm right there with you, man. I've been on like a platinum difficult. I've been on like a hardcore platinum grind lately. Why is it saying? Okay, we back? Uh-oh.
Yeah.
All right, we back? Are we back, guys?
Yeah, we back. Yeah, we back.
I was on like a platinum. I've been on like a hardcore platinum grind. You know, trying to get a lot of platinums. I'm now in the 240 range when it comes to platinums and whatnot. But I was platinum in a lot of games, man. Cat Quest 2, Cat Quest 3, Redacted, such a great game. Finished up and went back and got the platinum for Callisto Protocol, right? Hogwarts Legacy. You know, I've been getting a lot of platinums lately, and it ain't gonna stop, man. I got quite a few platinums lined up for December as well that I'm gonna want to get. So, you know, we've been gaming hardcore, gaming heavy like we always do. So, you know, it was cool. It's cool. But, you know, let us know in the chat, man. How was y'all holiday time? You know, let us know what y'all do. You know, was it low key as well? Did you spend it with a lot of family? Did you eat a lot of good food and all that stuff, man? Let me know, man. Let us know in the chat, man. But you know, we definitely appreciate everybody being here.
Say you're gonna get burned out. Yeah, he be getting them platinums in the easy ass games. It's one platinum he missing.
That's December, bruh. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Nah, you know, platinum. You know, being a platinum or trophy hunter, I do take breaks from trophy hunting. You know, like where like it'll be like a month or two and I not get a platinum, or I'll have like certain games that I like. All right, I want to platinum this. You know, and I'll just platinum it when I'm ready. You know, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is a perfect example. That's a platinum that I want to get before the end of this year. It might slip into 2025. I ain't gonna cap the way it's looking, but we are gonna get that platinum. But I definitely take breaks from trophy hunting. You know, I definitely do, just so I don't burn myself out. Because that's how I was like way back in the day, where I was like, every game has to be a platinum. Every game got to be this and that. And I was like, nah, that's my approach. That's my approach now, though. I take breaks. So, but yeah, you know, let us know. You know, like I said in the chat, man. Appreciate y'all. I know everybody's out here gaming and whatnot, man, and it's holiday time, so it's all good. But yo, big shout out to No Cap Podcast, man. Appreciate you for the super chat. He says, what up? What it do? What it is? What up? What? Yo, shout out to you, Sick, man. We appreciate you always rocking out with us, bro. And then big shout out to CyberDragon, 31 months as a member on the channel. Shout out to you, Cyber. He says, sup chat mods in the What's Up PlayStation podcast. Welcome to December. As a member, I always remember to hit the like button. Hey, yo, CyberDragon be dropping them bars, man. As a member, I always remember to hit the like button. That's a bar. That's a bar right there. I like that. Shout out to CyberDragon, one of our longest supporters of not just this podcast, but of me and Bari individually, going back to like 2013, 2014. So big shout out to CyberDragon. Always appreciate you, bro.
Yo, high key, that might be the name of the final game for 7 Remake. It might be Final Fantasy 7 Remember.
Look at Bari speculating. If it is that, I'll give you your flowers. And then shout out to Kyle Ward, 14 months as a member on the channel. He said 14 months with the platinums. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, Kyle, always being a member on the channel, man.
Man. Kyle, good people, man.
Yeah, cool peoples, man. So, yeah, man, listen, you guys already know, man, we always try to start with the games for the week. But Push Square on vacation, I think. You know, Sammy Barker, I think my man took a break. He said, listen, it's holiday time. You ain't getting nothing from me till the new year. Because they haven't updated that games for the week in almost a month now. So, but the games that I do know have released is Neo Fantasian from Sakaguchi, father of Final Fantasy. That released this week.
Fantasia Neo Dimension.
Fantasia Neo Dimension.
Yeah.
Behemoth VR, PSVR 2 game released this week as well from Skydance. Marvel Rivals released this week as well. And I know there was something else that released this week.
Path of Exile 2.
Early access.
Early access. Infinite Nikki.
Infinite Nikki did release this week as well, yeah.
Yep. The Thing remastered.
Remastered. Yep, that did release this week.
Warhammer 40K Dark
Tide. Yo, that is a game. Warhammer 40K. Listen, I'm new to the Warhammer series, right? I never really played any of the Warhammer games before. What really got me into Warhammer was Space Marines 2, right? I played Space Marines 2 on PC. I thought it was really, really cool. So now I'm kind of like looking at this series and looking at other games that I can play within the series to kind of get. And like Dark Tide is another game that I know that came out, PS5 Pro enhanced as well. I'm actually going to pick that up and play through that as well. Cause I'm like, first person, it looks really cool. So like I'm slowly becoming a Warhammer 40K fan. Slowly. I ain't gonna say I ain't no super fan because I'm not really as versed in the lore as everybody else, but I'm slowly becoming a fan of this franchise for sure.
Farming Simulator 25.
I'm good. I'm good.
Wrath, the final chapter.
Wraith, the final chapter.
Nine Souls.
Yo, Nine Souls is another game. Nine Souls looks really, really good, man. I'm digging the gameplay on that. That's another game I want to dive into.
Yeah, that look cool.
Yeah.
And Raven's Watch as well came out this week.
Oh, listen, I bought Raven's Watch on the request of Corey. Shout out to Corey in the community. He had because I did a gaming stream playthrough of Redacted, and I know he had recommended Raven's Watch. And so I picked it up and I played it.
Oh, matter of fact, Raven's Watch, it came out the 28th. My bad.
All right, we'll still count it. I played it for about 2 hours. It's not my cup of tea, man. Like, I like roguelikes, but this one, I'm not really feeling this one too much.
Oh yeah, Nine Souls too. Nine Souls came out. Well, the new games. Yeah, the new games, it ends at Fantasia Neo Dimension. All the ones that we mentioned, Wrath, Farming Simulator, The Thing Remastered, Infinite Nikki, Warhammer 40K, Dark Tide, Path of Exile 2, and Marvel Rivals. Those are the new games that came out this week.
Yeah.
And Behemoth.
Raven's Watch is okay, but I'm good. It's not really sitting. It's not gelling with me as like a roguelike fan. It's not grabbing me. So other people might like it though, but I'm good. I'm good on that. But yeah, so those are the somewhat games released for the week, guys. A little bit sporadic, but that's what it is. But we can let you know about the Spotlight games for the week. And for those that are new here, the Spotlight is where me and Bari give you a game or games that we think y'all should check out, right? It could be brand new games, it could be old games, it could be games for your childhood, it could be games that haven't released yet. The purpose of the Spotlight is to spotlight games that we think you, the community, should check out. And Bari, starting with you. What is your Spotlight game for the week? And are you gonna break the rules? You gonna break the rules?
Absolutely.
Whoa!
That
man is a rule breaker.
I'm feeling very in the holiday spirit, very Christmassy. Where the first game, you already know what we're doing, man. Y'all know the vibes. The PlayStation 5 Pro is here. One of the best implementations of the update with the PlayStation 5 is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not playing that game, there's something wrong with you. Okay? There's something. I'm not going to be participating in that PlayStation wrap-up.
Yes, he is.
But I will be looking at people's wrap-ups. And if Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, especially for the people that I rock with and I know, is not on that list. Not list. List. It's going to be problems. There's going to be problems in here. And yeah, I know you're going to be like, yo, but Barry, where's your wrap up? I'm not posting my wrap up.
Trust me. Don't worry about it, guys. He probably not going to post it on Tuesday. It's probably going to be like Thursday or Friday, but he going to post it. Trust me.
Okay. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, the best game that came out this year, the game of the year, the true game of the year, the true game of the generation, the true best RPG, the true best story, the true best game direction. Okay? And because of y'all that don't want to play the game, now we're going to have an easier game
with a third one. Then y'all gonna complain, oh, it's too easy. It's too easy. Huh?
Funny.
Y'all deserves y'all shins to be kicked multiple times. That's the first game, Persona. Second game. I haven't been playing my PlayStation VR a lot. You know, I've been in there. I've been foot dipping this year when it came to VR, for sure. You know, Gran Turismo, a little game here and there. But there was one game I was waiting for. There was one game that when I first saw this game, I was like, yo, I need this. People was like, oh man, this state of play is a 4 out of 10 because I don't shut up. I play VR.
What did? Yes, sir.
Behemoth from Skydance. Skydance Behemoth. Yo, son. This game is insane, bruh. It is by far one of the best looking games to come out this year in VR as well. Yo, the game is super immersive. You know, as you progress throughout the game, you start getting more items to collect. So, you know, you can take weapons from enemies like a bow and arrow. You can take the shield. They gave you this like ability. Now that you have a grappling hook, and you can use the grappling hook to like traverse, or you can use the grappling hook as like a fighting tool. You know what I mean? Like, so if an enemy is using their shield, you can use that grappling hook. Give me that jump, or pull them towards you. You can throw your daggers. You can throw your knives. It's just crazy out here, man. Bow and arrow enemy. You grapple up to him, take him out real quick, take his bow and arrow, shoot the enemies down. Yo, it is crazy. And you got a nice little dash. This game is like a mix of like, I want to say For Honor and how you defend, because you got to watch how enemies are striking. Enemies can strike this way. They can strike from, you know, like an overhead type thing, or they can strike from an angle, and you have to block the certain way they're striking from. So it feels really good when you see an enemy attacking you, like, oh, and you blocking. Feels really, really good. And so I give it like that For Honor mix, but it's also like a Souls game as well, because there's a stamina bar on there. But it's not as crazy, because you don't really run out of stamina like that. But bruh, I really enjoy this game a lot. And I feel like if you have a PlayStation VR 2, this is a must-get game to get buy. It's only $40, which I'm actually surprised that it's only $40, because the way how this looks, the presentation, everything, is just like, damn, this is if this game was just not in VR, easily this would have been a $70 game. Easily. The visuals, everything, easily. But it's in VR. It's $40. So I highly recommend it. If you haven't played your VR in a long time, this is definitely a game to get you back in it. It's an offline single player game. You play at your own pace. But yo, it's a really, really fun and immersive game, man. I highly, highly recommend it. So yeah. Next game. We back on Final Fantasy, man. Been playing through Final Fantasy 6. And yo, the nostalgia, the memories is hitting me. You know, I just surpassed like the what's the freaking tower where the mage people and you can use magic? I forgot the name of the tower, but I just passed it. I was like, yo, I remember this as a kid, and I hated this part, yo, of the game, bro. And just knowing the stuff now, yo, shout out to the 4 times multiplier of leveling up, because it just makes everything much easier to get through some of these levels. But yo, I remember this as a kid, and I hated that area, man. But yo, the Coliseum as well. Just complete a Coliseum and beat Siegfried. I will put up a video on how I beat Siegfried. This is like a way I did him, beat him when I was younger, and it still works here. So I'll put up the video soon with that. But yeah, like you offer or you bet certain items, and you get to fight certain individuals, certain enemies in the Coliseum. And yeah, Siegfried is like one of the hardest ones. You know, he does a lot of damage. His health is pretty high, but with a proper setup, you can get past it. So yeah, Final Fantasy 6, man, playing through that and just remembering a lot of the things and just having a great time with that, yo. That's why it's one of my favorite Final Fantasy games. I'm close to the end because I was looking at the trophies. I'm like, oh, so there's stuff that I never did in the past where I never did the whole GAL 50 learnability stuff. I never did that in the past. So now I'm doing that stuff. I'm getting Sturgo's, all his blue magic stuff as well. So before I go to the last dungeon to beat the game. So I want to get those stuff done, get those trophies out of the way, and then I pretty much had the platinum for the game. But yeah, having a great time with that. And last but not least,
Damn, Bari. You spotlighting, bro. You making up for last week of us not being doing a show. I get it. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
I said I wasn't gonna I was gonna break the rules, and
the man he ain't breaking the rules, chat. He's shattering. He shattered the rules. He shattered.
Well, I ain't breaking the rules in a long time. I've been very
it's true. Last like 2 or 3 shows, he's only listed like 1 game. So
yeah. The father of Final Fantasy.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I was gonna say their father. What game is that?
Sakaguchi-san, the father, has made a game. This game is pretty old. It's a mobile game, but they did like a remake, remaster for the consoles. So Fantasia Neo Dimension. First time playing it, I put about 2-3 hours into it, and I was like, yo, this game is fully voiced, which I think that's something new that they added into it. Is super playable for the consoles or the controller, which is dope. And I like the battle system too, man. I like the battle system. I'm liking the characters so far. I'm jamming with it. The music is super dope. You know what I mean? Shout out to Imatsu. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, like, yo, this game is really dope, man. Like, it's so many RPGs that I'm playing through because, yo, I'm playing Final Fantasy, Ys, and then now this I picked up. Then Dragon's Dogma, Dragon's Dogma is another joint that I've been having a lot of fun with too.
Most important.
I've been having a lot of fun with Dragon's Dogma, but yo, there's a lot that picking this one up and playing it. I was like, yo, this game is dope, man. I could see myself diving mad hours into this as well, and there's Dragon Quest as well that you got to play through. So, yeah, man, I highly recommend this game. I like the fact that they fully remastered it. It's not just a cheap port from mobile to consoles. This feels like a full-fledged like console type game. Works really good with a controller. The music is good. The animations is pretty cool. The story so far, I'm liking it. You know what I mean? You got that nice little mystery, that old school type of Final Fantasy, how you start off, or old school type game, how you start off. And I guess things are just gonna open up and you're gonna learn more about the character and his destiny and all that stuff. So I'm really liking this a lot. And yeah, I think all the people that enjoy this genre and enjoy those type of games, they would like to see this one. Yo, shout out to my man Springs in the building, man. Shout out to Springs, man. That's my guy right there. But yeah, that's my last game, Persona. And that's my spotlight games for the week. And shout out
Wow.
to my man Dreology as well.
How do I follow up with that? By also breaking the rules. Yo, listen, guys. Obviously, I'm going to break the rules. I am the originator of the rule breaking. And for those that don't know what the breaking the rules are, because I know a couple people were asking in the chat. Essentially, when me and Bari first started this podcast, we spotlight games for the week was something we would do where we would list a game that we would spotlight. I would always add like 2 or 3 games. So, we kind of built the thing of like breaking the rules where now we do a spotlight game for the week, and break the rules means if you're going to list more than 1 game. That's what breaking the rules means for anybody that doesn't know. But for me,
yeah, listen. Persona is a true rule breaker. This dude was listing off like 8 games. But
I wasn't that many.
He was. Yeah, he was. When he really broke the rules is we doing a PlayStation podcast. He's like, yo, I got a spotlight a Switch game. I was like,
nah,
yo,
it was because that Pokemon game was really good. I was like, yo, I got to throw it in there real quick, man. But that was also something, yo, that was like early days of the podcast, man. But anyway, yeah, for me, man, I am going to break the rules, man. The first game I'm going to start off with is a game that I really think everyone needs to play. Like, I mean this. Redacted. Redacted is a roguelike game based within the Callisto Protocol world. And it's a roguelike. It's fun. It's cheap. It's only like $24, $23. It's fun as hell. The character, it's got its own unique personality. The combat is fun. The replayability is addicting. The rivals that you go against in this world as well, they have their own personalities. And essentially, the roguelike part of it is you have to race to the escape pod to get off a Black Iron, get out of Black Iron prison and get off of the moon. I forgot the name of the planet. But that's essentially the roguelike part of it, and you're racing to get there first over the other rivals that are also trying to get there and escape. And as you go through the game or go through the different levels and stuff like that, you can face off against those rivals as you're trying to race the escape pod, fight them, to kill them, destroy them or whatever. But you can also do like little traps and stuff like that you can like throw at them while you all are running through. And they can also throw traps and stuff like that at you as well as you're going through your run and try to slow you up and stuff like that. It's just a really fun, unique aspect to it. And I really, really want this game to get more shine, more recognition. I had a lot of fun getting this platinum, a lot of fun streaming this game. So Redacted is definitely a game that I think more people should play and check it out, especially if you're into roguelike games. If you're into roguelikes, I do not think you will be disappointed with Redacted, honestly. Play the game, check it out. There's a lot to do there. There's a lot there. You're going to have fun. Second game for me, guys, is a game that I'm currently working on getting a platinum in. I've been playing a lot. Is Dragon Age: The Veilguard. This game it had a lot of controversy surrounding it when it came to its initial launch. But I've always been somebody where I believe that people should play games for themselves to see if it's something that they truly enjoy. And Dragon Age: Veilguard, for me, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the combat. I'm enjoying the doing the side missions, the exploration. The lore is really good so far. I'm enjoying the story. I like the other characters that you partner with as well, and you get onto your team. And my Rook, man, she a badass, man. I got her as a warrior, two-handed warrior class specialist. We out here, we messing fools up. But Dragon Age: Veilguard, I'm enjoying it, and it's definitely a game that I love. I love the game so far. I got about maybe 35 hours into it. But Dragon Age: Veilguard is fun. I'm enjoying it. Third game for me is a game I went back recently and went back to get the platinum, but also it's got a PS5 Pro enhancement. So I think people should definitely check this game out again. I'm talking about Callisto Protocol. Now it wasn't received the best. It wasn't like it's about a 7.5 out of 10, maybe an 8, depending who you ask, right? But I did enjoy Callisto Protocol when I originally played it when it first launched, but going back and playing it with the PlayStation 5 Pro enhancements and, that 4K 60, it looks absolutely beautiful. It looked beautiful when it came out originally on the PS5, but now it looks even better. And that's definitely a game I think people should check out as well, especially if you're into like those action, survival, horror style games like this. It's more action, right? Where like, you get like a baton and you get different weapons and things like that as you go through the world. And fighting all these different mutated monsters in Black Iron Prison and whatnot. It's a fun game. I enjoyed it, and I actually enjoyed going back to it and playing through it again to get the rest of the collectibles, to get the platinum. So Callisto Protocol as well would be my third spotlight. My last spotlight is going to be a game that it's going to be a game from a series, a TV show series that's like very near and dear to my heart. It is probably one of my top 5, not probably, it is in my top 5 or top 3 childhood series of all time. And I'm talking about Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Rita's Rewind. That comes out next week, Tuesday. I am really excited for this game. It's a beat 'em up. It's a beat 'em up, like Double Dragon style beat 'em up game where you get to play as all the Rangers. So Green Ranger included, which I'm hyped for. My favorite Ranger is the Red Ranger, but Green Ranger, listen, Tommy Oliver, that's my guy. Rest in peace to Jason David Frank, man. Green Ranger is the Green Ranger saga in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers is goated. It is one of the best introductions of a character, of a Ranger, and he was beating the shit out of them, man. Real talk. But Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Rita's Rewind, very, very excited for that. I cannot wait for this game. I'm definitely gonna be streaming this. I'm excited for this. It's a beat 'em up. I love it. I'm hyping. I love it. So those are my spotlight games for the week. And those are Bari spotlights. But let us know in the chat, man, what are y'all spotlight games for the week? Let us know in the comments as well for anybody that might be watching the upload of this. What's your spotlight games for the week, man? We want to know. We always want to know. But, Bari, we're past the spotlights. Now we need to tackle this rival. And it might be marvelous when we do go at this rival. Right? And I think you know what I'm talking about. Marvel Rivals. Me and Bari have been playing Marvel Rivals. It actually stealth released on Thursday. It was supposed to release on Friday, but they stealth released it on Thursday. Thursday afternoon, or Thursday evening, I should say. So me and Bari, we've been playing it since Thursday evening. Played a lot on Friday as well. Played a little bit this morning before the podcast. So, you know, we're just going to talk about it, give our thoughts. With it being a free-to-play. For those who don't know what Marvel Rivals is, it's a free-to-play arena-style shooter-style game where you can play as a ton of different Marvel characters like Wolverine, Magneto, you know, Punisher, and Luna, and Venom, and Spider-Man, and like all these other different characters that you could play as, where there's specific roles tied to them. So obviously characters like Venom or Magneto or Captain America are tanks. Characters like Punisher and Storm and Wolverine are more DPS, and then characters like Luna Snow, which is who Bari likes to play, is more of like a healer, more of like a hero healer strategist, so whatever you want to call it.
You got 3 classes. You got the Vanguard. These could be a mix of like DPS and tank. Then you have the Duelists, which these are like the DPS characters, and then you have the strategist that's like can be a healer and a DPS as well. So
so I guess starting out, Bari, I'm gonna ask the obvious question. And I want to get this obvious question out the way, and then we can get into everything else, right? The obvious question is, playing this game, obviously we saw like we saw some people, like I know Mike Ybarra, his tweet was deleted quickly, but he was trying to make comparisons to Overwatch. Obviously, with this being a hero arena shooter, obviously people would try to make some comparisons to Overwatch and things like that. For you personally, I think I put about 10 hours or so plus in the game. I'm sure you put about maybe that time, a little bit more, a little less, whatever. But from what you've played so far, are you seeing what game remnants are you seeing within this game? I don't want to just single out Overwatch.
Why he deleted the tweet?
Because he said something about he compared Widowmaker to Black Widow, and trying to say that they try to copy Black Widow or something like that. And
as much as I'm enjoying Marvel Rivals, it is an Overwatch clone. It's not a bad thing to say. I don't think so. Like, Overwatch is one of the biggest and more popular hero shooters. So any other hero shooters, especially having the modes and the play style and whatnot, it's gonna be compared to it. You know what I mean? That's what it is. It's no different than like a shooter. A shooter is always gonna be compared to COD, regardless of how, you know, different it try to put itself. There's always similarities with that people's gonna align it to because it's the most popular one. But yeah, saying that it's an Overwatch, I don't see that like that's not a negative. Overwatch wasn't a bad game. I don't know what the state of the game now, but you know, when I was playing it was a pretty fun game. But one thing I do like about Marvel Rivals is the third person perspective. I think that's pretty dope. I also like the destructibility as well in the game. It definitely can change a lot of the aspects that I didn't like in like other hero shooters where people's just like glitching or hiding behind this wall. But if you press that right D-pad and that thing highlight in that yellow,
it's destructible.
It can be destroyed. It can be destroyed. So but having it compared to Overwatch, I don't think that's a bad thing at all. There's enough in Marvel Rivals where it's gonna be compared. It has the same modes that it started out with as well. You know, the escort,
the conquest
mission,
mode and all that.
Capture the point. That's how Overwatch started off. One thing I'll say with this game that I wish they did like Concord, where it had the multiple modes. Concord had the capture, the modes, the escort. It also had TDM, and it also had the trophies where the kill confirm type mode. I think they could add those types modes in there, but you know, this does the beginning of the game, so eventually, you know, more stuff will come. But overall, the launch 33 characters, great. The maps I think is pretty dope. There's only one map I don't really like. The only real complaint I really have, like strong complaint, is the lack of modes. That's it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So overall, can you see yourself playing this game for a long time? Like, is this a game that can keep you coming back?
It definitely will keep me coming back. The
Mhm.
game, I think is good enough. Um, it feels good. It plays really good.
Mhm.
It runs really great on the pro. Um, the way how they present things to you, I like it.
Yeah.
It's very comic booky, but it's very flashy. Anime style. Looking up your character's abilities and having a video to look it up in a description, but also you have the lore. There, I think they did a great job as far as just like displaying everything and getting to you the information right away.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. One of the things I really like about this game, and that was something that you and I were talking about when we first booted it up on Thursday, is how you could tell with NetEase, they really studied a lot of other, not just arena shooters, but like live service games, and implemented everything that works and everything that did not work,
mhm.
from what I'm seeing so far, right? Even down to the implementation of, like, the monetizations, the microtransactions, the battle pass, and things like that, right? Obviously, it's a free to play, so those things are going to be in here as well. From what I've seen so far, that stuff is not necessarily predatory as like some other games may be when it comes to it. But even when it comes to the presentation of getting you into the Marvel's Rivals world, it does a good job of explaining everything to you, explaining the characters, showing their difficulty. It shows you their move set, and then it actually shows you the type of play style that they are and how you should play them in matches. They explain that stuff to you. I love when games do that, of like really trying to help people become good players in games like that. I like that type of stuff. So
Yeah, I mean, one of the biggest
I
reasons why I feel like they have a really successful launch is that, yeah, they did learn a lot of lessons from the games that didn't do well
mhm.
and the games that are doing well. But they had enough time, they had enough ample time to get that feedback because they had an alpha,
Early
they had a
access and all
beta.
that. Yep. Yep.
Beta was like what, months ago? You know
Yep.
what I mean? And then you can, all right, let's see, let's fine tune this. Let's nerf a little characters here. Let's buff a little characters
Even the
here.
servers. The servers are
Yeah,
really
you know what I
good.
mean?
Like, the servers are on point. Haven't had no server hitches yet. Especially with the amount of people that are playing this game, no lag. I'm not really experiencing a lot of that stuff.
I
Um,
definitely experienced the lag stuff.
I haven't
I don't know if
experienced
people
it.
cheating, but
I'm sure
it
people.
was crazy.
I'm sure people
But
cheating in this.
yeah, like one tweet I made when it pertains to PlayStation was like PlayStation should do a case study with how Marvel Rivals launch. A lot of people associated that tweet with Concord, but I wasn't even thinking about Concord. I was thinking about the next live service
Fair
game
games
that's
and
coming.
marathon.
You
Those
know
are
what
the
I
next
mean?
two.
So I'm thinking like, yeah, like look how this game launched. People was talking about, yeah, in the alpha, this was different. Yeah, in the beta, this was different. Oh yeah, the release is different from here. Yeah, because you had all the ample time to give feedback and they can adjust. At the end of the day, like if you're releasing a beta or you're releasing a game that's willy-nilly like that, you're not giving enough time to get that feedback to really fine-tune the game. And the game is going to launch. It could either be successful, like a Helldivers, or it could be a Concord. You know, even as much as I enjoyed Concord, at the end of the day, there was not enough time to even further any feedback, so developers can, adjust the game. However, even when it pertains to the non-gameplay stuff, you know what I mean? Like Marvel Rivals, one thing they learned, one thing they got is that, all right, here's our original costume, but we also got two other costumes day one that either you can purchase or you can get to rank and unlock it in rank when you get to that level or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They can learn. They
I,
they
I
they, they have to they have to study this game and what they're doing. Because
I agree
yeah,
with you there.
this
Like, I feel
before
like.
before you go, this is the one game, right, where I haven't seen people really complain about microtransactions.
Mhm.
Uh the
I
how
seen
much.
somebody complaining about the or Spider-Man No Way Home skin being
Oh yeah.
$25. I seen that on Twitter, but I mean,
Well,
that
not
comes
not
with
to
it.
not to the great length as how other microtransactions or other live service games that
Yeah.
people would be complaining about. Like,
Yeah.
but people, I don't know, man. People really enjoying this game.
No,
I enjoy it.
I agree with you that I do think that PlayStation can definitely learn a lot from NetEase's approach with Marvel Rivals. I also think too, And again, you know, I enjoy the game. I love the game. But I also think a lot of the good graces that we're seeing from a lot of people is the fact that it is Marvel IPs. So, you know, that brand recognition that comes with Marvel, you know, people are going to be more open or more susceptible to accepting something like this. But I do agree that PlayStation can definitely look at NetEase's approach, or even just approach to how live services in general, where it comes to, you know, doing that early access, getting the community involved, taking that feedback and then, you know, implementing it into the game and testing and stuff like that. You can't, especially for live service, you can't be tight-lipped. You can't be closed off. You can't be, you have to be open. You have to put it out there. Even if it's bad, let the people play it, tell you that, and let them go back and fix it. You need those early access periods, those beta periods, all that stuff. You really do need that. So, I do hope PlayStation looks at this and says, okay, this is how we need to move forward or implement if you want to continue to move and try to be successful within the live service realm. For me, I do think Marvel Rivals does have a lot of staying power. I think a lot of that is, you know, the gameplay is very fun, very addicting. The characters, the amount of characters, and then the possibilities when it comes to other characters that they could put in this game, from the X-Men, Fantastic Four, Thunderbolts. It's all there's so many possibilities of characters that they can just put into this world, that, you know, this is definitely a game that can definitely keep a lot of people coming back. One thing I will say, there are certain characters in this game that NetEase needs to look at. I listen, I know the game ain't been out a week. Damn that. It's 3 characters, man. And really it's 4, because I forgot to list this character yesterday. Venom. Venom is a tank style Vanguard character. This dude has 800 health. Then he could put this heal on him that heals him again. It's just crazy. The amount of stuff that this dude is doing is insane. He needs to be looked at.
Venom definitely needs to be looked at. 100%. Like, his ability is so good where so the lower his health is, he got this ability where he pops and he can gain his health back. Like, he gains like this blue health, I want to call it. I don't know what the word is or the terminology. This blue health that he gets back. And the lower it is, the more of that blue health he gets back. So there's times where Venom will just swinging, come through, try to get as much damage as possible. If he's about to die, he's gonna pop that joint, and you see that blue health, that chunk that's come back up, and he's in the fight. And he's hard to kill. He got 800
Very hard
HP,
to kill.
you know?
And then this annoying ass shark, man, Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff.
Listen, man. Listen. You gotta look at this guy, man. You gotta look at this character, man, and you gotta fix him, man. You gotta fix him, because
it needs to be looked at.
Yes, because if I'm on a higher ledge or if I jump, he shouldn't be able to swallow me. Pause. Yeah. This is crazy. And then imagine it's the whole team getting swallowed up. Pause. And getting sped out over a ledge. Like, people are just doing suicide supers, grabbing as many people as they can and then killing themselves off the ledge. Listen, man, you gotta look at this. You gotta look at this character. You gotta look at that ultimate. And you gotta look at him, bro. Look at Jeff.
One thing I know about Jeff, why he's so popular, he's a great character. I think he's up there as probably one of the best. But he's such a good character that he has a team up ability with like a lot of the cast. You know what I mean? Like, I see a lot of people picking him, and he teams up, because they have team up ability as well in this game. Something that Concord had as well. But I think it's a little bit more fleshed out here, or how they present it is more easy to understand with this game. So that's one thing that this game does way better than Concord. But
and then
like Jeff, he just teams up with everybody. He got a team up ability with everybody, man. He's just a great ass character, bro. But his super needs to be looked at. Everything else, I don't really have a complaint with. Oh, his hitbox as well.
Yeah, his hitbox.
That little shark fin when he goes under. I get that. That's his evasive move. But it's hard to hit that dude, man.
Yeah. And then listen, Spider-Man. Spider-Man is incredibly fast in this game, which I'm like, okay, fine. But the man's hitbox and trying to hit him is too small. They gotta widen that up, man. It's hard to hit him, bro.
Him and Black Panther, their hitbox are very small to try to hit them.
Yeah.
But Spider-Man is worse because he can swing around.
Yeah, he's very quick.
He's just moving.
Yeah, bro.
And yo, it's hard to hit, and he does man damage too. Spider-Man.
Yeah, he does. So they need.
As much as I would love Spider-Man and play him, because I know I'll definitely play this character, I can already tell, like, yeah, he's just too hard to hit.
Yeah, he is. And then Iron Fist. Yo, listen, man.
OP.
This guy is broken, bro, because he can block all hits, and then he can also hit at the same time. Yo, it's crazy with this dude. You gotta look at him. Yeah, you gotta take a look at him. You gotta take a look at him.
He can block any move twice, right? And he gains a power up after that. So I think he gains health a little bit too. He gained like a little armor up, and he gained any of his regular abilities. It gets enhanced. So that's why you see that little fist with he's not even touching you, but he's hitting you.
Yeah, and it's hitting me. It's crazy.
Bruh.
And he's another one with a small hitbox. Some of the smaller characters, their hitboxes are too small. They need to widen that a little bit, especially with the faster characters. But outside,
one thing I'll say I don't like too. It's not like a big like con. This is just more like a me thing. I feel like everybody should have a run. You don't have to have everybody the same speed, but yo, it's a stark difference switching from a character like Luna, then I go to Thor, and I'm just like, sound like, yo, bro, it's taking me like 10 seconds.
Yeah, they
get over here. Meanwhile, other characters I get here like in 3, which I understand other characters is gonna be faster, but I feel like everybody needs like a run. You know what I mean? But that's just me.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I agree with the run.
If he gets you by yourself, Iron Fist, yeah, you delete it.
Oh, yes, over. Yeah, I do agree. I think the run speed in this game, because you can't run, it's just all the same speed. I think they need to speed that up a little bit more. On the other characters, they definitely need to.
Yo, Persona, why you not bringing up Punisher, man?
No issues with Punisher, boy. What you mean? Punisher is fine the way he is, man. Ain't nothing wrong with Punisher.
Oh, word? All right.
Bring up Luna. What's wrong with Luna? Huh?
Ain't nothing wrong with Luna.
Oh, all right, cool.
Luna is fair.
Oh, yeah. It's the same thing with Punisher.
She's S tier, but she's fair.
She's very fair. So, same thing with Punisher. Punisher is fair and balanced, and it takes...
You know what? I said that jokingly, but I do agree. Honestly, I think he's fair. Because the amount of Punishers I be killing when they're in a super, he's very vulnerable in that super.
Oh yeah, he's
not free.
Yeah, he is. He's very vulnerable. Even though he can melt, he's very vulnerable, bro. Like he takes damage like crazy. That's why, like, whenever I always be like, yo, you popping that super. When you pop yours, that's when I pop mine, and I just stay in your little dance floor, and I just be wailing on fools. So
that team up is really good because there's times where you have your super or the turret. And I'm just like, nah, just stay there because I can just heal you up. Once I do that R1, I'm shooting through you, healing you, but I'm hitting the enemy as well.
Yeah. So I do think Luna, funny enough, I think Luna and Punisher is a good team up. Like very good because very mobile supers, very mobile. I think that's a good team up right there, no cap.
Luna is a character that benefits hugely when she's on your team.
Yes.
Because she could play both roles. If she sit back and just heal everybody up and everybody's attacking, you're good to go. But she can also go on offensive and just like go on these streaks. That's crazy.
Yeah. Even when he pops his turret out, you vulnerable as hell in that, man. Like, yo, you can get that just because you can get kills with that don't mean that you can get wailed on with that. So but yeah, Marvel Rivals
you can just jump out of it, right?
Yeah. You could just press R1 again to just dismantle it and run. So yeah.
Yo, Hulk is another one that be destroying me. I ain't gonna cap because Hulk got 2 health bars, yo.
Yo, and again, when you switch the banner, he's so small that hitbox is. Yo, they really do for the smaller characters. They definitely need to take a look at you got to take a look at that hitbox for sure.
Yeah, Hulk,
you definitely need to take a look at the hitbox.
Hulk, he out here clapping dudes like. I'm like, yo, chill.
You out here doing what?
Pause.
Oh, all right. But yeah, listen, Marvel Rivals, that's our impressions, man. We definitely gonna play more of it and probably have a review out for you guys pretty soon with that. But as of right now, it's definitely a fun game. Check it out. It's free to play. You know, you ain't got to spend no money on it, so download it, play it, and see for yourselves if it's something that you can see yourself playing. For the WUPS boys, we enjoy it. We like it. It's a fun game.
Yo, I gotta bring up this tweet, man, because this joint was funny as hell, yo. I seen Chuck, he commented on somebody was like, should I give Marvel Rivals a go? Is it worth it? Yeah, he wrote down, he was like, yo, it's free, bro. Yo, come on, people, man. Come on, man. We gotta wake up. We gotta wake up, people, man. It's a free-to-play game. This is what you wanted. This is what you wanted. It's free, so you got easy access to it. Just download the game and see if you like it or not. It is not rocket science, man.
Crazy.
It is not rocket
like
science.
if it's free, why would I ask? It's crazy to ask if it's free.
Stuff, but it's not rocket science, bro. It's a free-to-play game. Download it. I think it's like 30-something gigs. If you like it, 35
gigs.
Keep it. If you don't like it,
delete it.
Delete it. Keep it moving.
No harm, no foul, no money lost.
You ain't paying no bread?
Yeah, no money lost. Crazy. But yeah, yo, those are impressions, man, for Marvel Rivals, man. So, definitely, let us know in the comments. Let us know in the chat, man, if you guys have been playing it, if you guys are enjoying it. Who's your favorite character? Who's your favorite characters? Definitely let us know. But big shout out to Tricelsius, man. Appreciate you. 25 months as a member on the channel. He says, been missing some of the podcasts with the projects, wrap-ups, but y'all always guarantee my Saturday morning is filled with informative laughters. Thank you. Yeah, we appreciate you, Tricelsius, man, for rocking out with us, man, always, man, and being a member on the channel. So shout out to you, Tricelsius. And a shout out to Dewan Thompson. Appreciate you. 28 months as a member on the channel. Says, WUPS, what's up? What's good with you, Dewan? Appreciate you. And then shout out to TZ the GOAT, 18 months as a member on the channel. TZ says, shout out to the WUPS boys. Don't forget to leave a like. Yo, appreciate you, TZ, always, man. Shout out to everybody here, man, rocking out with us. Yes, sir. Pull up, TZ. It's a good game, man. But all right, man, guys, if you made it this far, we about to get into some news, man. And before we get into the news, give you some trophies for making it this far, because we're already an hour into the show.
Oh, yeah? Yeah.
We're already an hour into the show. And we just now getting to the news. But this is what we talking gaming, guy. We're talking games. What can I say? But Bari, you know what we got to get into first, man? It is a tradition every month. Even though we already know what the month, the free-to-play games are for this month. We still, stick with tradition and make sure that we talk about it, right? So December's PlayStation. Well, obviously December is PlayStation 30th anniversary. So it's a lot more than just the free games that we're getting this month. So we're going to break this down. But let's start with the free games, man. So for December, the free games that we're getting is It Takes Two, Aliens, Dark Descent, and Temtem, right? Also, November's monthly games, obviously, that are gone now, but that was Hot Wheels Unleashed 2, Turbocharged, Ghostwire Tokyo, and Death Note, Killer Within, right? But also for the 30th anniversary celebration, new game trials are available, and one of the new game trials is Warhammer 30K Space Marines 2. Great game, guys. Definitely check this game out if you haven't. And it's PS5 Pro Enhanced this month. That update patch is coming, so definitely want to check this out. But also, Bari, PlayStation Plus Premium. We got some new classics confirmed this early as well. So Sly Cooper 2, Band of Thieves, Sly Cooper 3, Honor Among Thieves, and Jack and Daxter, the precursor, are some of the premium classic games that will be coming in the middle of December for the 30th anniversary as well. But also free multiplayer weekend from December 6th to the 8th. So you'll be able to play free without having to pay for Plus to play.
Do people really be capitalizing on that?
I don't think so.
Multiplayer?
Maybe, because they do it a lot. So maybe. Because why keep doing it if nobody's really capitalizing on it? There's definitely some data that they're seeing where people are capitalizing, where it may manifest into a new PlayStation Plus subscription or something like that. Who knows? But also PlayStation tournaments from December 6th to the 8th. So they're gonna be holding some tournaments in Esports FC 25, NBA 2K25, Tekken 8, Mortal Kombat 1, Madden NFL 25, College Football 25, UFC 5, MLB The Show 24, and Guilty Gear Strive. It's pretty cool.
Where's Grand Blue, man?
Hey, man, listen, it's a wash. They also have a 30th anniversary sweepstakes, man, where you can win 30 months of PlayStation Plus Premium. So the sweepstakes is going to be happening from this.
Look, I'm joining that. Hold up.
The sweepstakes is happening from December 10th to the 23rd. And to celebrate the 30th anniversary, they're giving away 30 months of PlayStation Plus Premium to 30 winners in each participating country. We'll be honoring the legendary games in our classic catalog with this 30th anniversary theme sweepstakes starting December 10th to the 23rd. To enter, purchase any PlayStation Plus Premium or Deluxe membership and play any game from the classics catalog. If you already have PS Plus Premium Deluxe member, just dive into any of the games from the classics catalog to qualify. It's pretty cool. And the countries are Austria, Cyprus, Czech Republic, Czech. I was gonna say Czech Republic, Czech Republic, Denmark, France, Germany, Greece, Hungary, Ireland, Luxembourg, Netherlands, Norway, Portugal, Slovakia, Slovenia, South Africa, Spain, Sweden, Switzerland, United Arab Emirates, United Kingdom, United States, Taiwan, Singapore, Korea, and Malaysia. So those are the countries. Shout out to PlayStation. And then obviously the last thing is 30% off purchase store worldwide from December 3rd to the 9th in Sony Pictures Core. So a lot of things for the 30th anniversary and a refresh for PlayStation this month. But they go back to the free games for this month. Bari, how you feeling about the games this month? What's the score you giving it?
I'm giving it a B+. Yo, 1 second.
Uh-oh. B+. Looking at the list, I personally am giving this I'm gonna give it a C. And I know, guys, over the last couple of months, I have been real super critical of these free games for the month. It Takes Two, I think, is probably the highlight for me off this list. I already own It Takes Two. I own Temtem. Temtem is cool. But I'd probably just much rather play Pokemon at that point with Temtem. Aliens Dark Descent is an RTS style game. I'm good. And then It Takes Two. Me and Bari actually played this. We got to go back. I haven't finished it, but it's a cool game. This is probably like the biggest highlight for me off this list. So for me, I'm gonna give it a C. I think it's a decent offering, but if I was somebody that didn't own any of these games, It Takes Two would probably be the main thing that kind of pulls me personally. So yeah, I'm giving it a C. I'm not that impressed when it comes to, and like I said, I've been critical. I've been real critical these past couple of podcasts. Every month when we talk about the PS Plus games, I've been super critical. So it is what it is. But I do think a C is where I'm landing at. But let us know in the comments where you guys are landing when it comes to the PlayStation Plus free games for December. And you know what it is too? When you own a lot of stuff, like it kind of like, like it is what it is type of thing, you know? So it's like, I own Temtem. I played it. It's okay. It's cool. I own It Takes Two. And like I said, Alien Dark Descent is an RTS, so I'm good on that. Games not doing what they've done. The total number of something sold is not as important for a company as the amount of profit selling that thing generates. Oh, y'all having a debate. Y'all having a debate in the comments, in the chat. But and then in terms of like, the new game trials, like I said, Space Marines 2, I think you guys should definitely check that out. Honestly, it's a fun game. I enjoyed it. I streamed the whole story for that. It's a really fun game. Definitely check out Space Marines 2. I think the Classics catalog is really good as well. Now, here's my thing, right? Because I got the platinums for these games on through cloud streaming for PlayStation 3. Are these going to be PS4 versions of these trophies? Like, because I know the first slide, I haven't gone back to it to see, because I know they added that to the Classics catalog as well. I didn't boot it up to see if it's the PS4 trophies, because if so, I'll get these Sly Cooper trophies again. Like, straight up. I'll get all 3 of these trophies again. Even Jack and Daxter Precursor, which I think Precursor is the PS4, because I already got this platinum anyway, so I probably won't get that. But Sly 1 through 3, if these are PS4 trophies, which they most likely are, I'll probably get those platinums again. Real talk. The PS5 Pro enhancement for Space Marines 2, I think it's next week. Honestly, if I'm not mistaken. Bar, you
What was
back?
your score?
I gave it a C when it came to the free games.
This ain't no C.
It is a
Crazy.
C. It's a C. It's
Yo,
a C.
I'll punch you down your shit and talk about a C.
It's a C. Listen, It Takes Two.
Yo, you got one the game of the year. You got
don't care about
co-op.
that.
You got 2 co-op games.
I don't care about
And
that.
then you got a nice multiplayer Pokemon.
I'm good.
Type game.
I'm good.
How was that a C?
It's a C to me.
Do you like Pokemon?
I do. And I said for Temtem, at that point, I'll just go play Pokemon. It's a cool game, but I'm good. And for Alien Dark Descent, it's an RTS. I'm good.
Is it?
Yes, I'm good. I'm good on that. I'm extra good on that. And I said It Takes Two is a great game. We played that. We need to go back and finish that actually. But I'm good. Nothing here is really jumping out at me to say that it's anything above a C for me personally.
But what about the whole package?
The whole package of everything else, I would give it an A-. Because having Space Marines 2 free trial, that's cool. Sly Cooper 2-3 and Jack and Daxter Precursor really is really good. So I give it about a A- to a B. Well, matter of fact, no, I give it a B. I give it a B. Free weekend and everything. I give it a B. It bumps up everything, gets bumped up to a B overall. What would you give it, sir? Your facial expression leads me to believe you don't agree with my scoring metric, sir.
No, you going from a C to an A-.
No, that's why I had to adjust. Like, hold on, no, it's a B. It's a B. It's a B.
I'm giving it a B+.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is just a start. I like the fact that they have these giveaways here. 30 months of PlayStation Plus Premium. It's great. The PS2 versions of these games, hopefully, you know, we'll see how they release. Because I know the first Sly, you know, some people had, you know, issues with it as far as not like a 1080p display, or it's not like up to snuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, overall I give it like a B+. I think the offerings is pretty cool. I thought Temtem, I had this at launch. I think it's like a launch game.
Yeah, it was. No, it wasn't a launch game, but it was like shortly after. Yeah, shortly after.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was cool. Dark Descent, I didn't know this was a RTS. I thought this was like a squad up with your people.
Nah, it's an RTS.
Oh, I'm thinking about the wrong.
Oh, is it?
Aliens game.
Yeah, there's a different Aliens game that hasn't come out yet, or is coming out. That's supposed to be like a team up style.
Nah,
game.
they had one. They had an Aliens game that was like a team up game.
Yeah, that hasn't released yet, or it should.
Nah, it released already. I remember I seen Maximilian was streaming it, and he was streaming it with his peoples. I don't know if this is the same game though.
No, it's not. Yeah, it's RTS.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Moving along, Bari. Let's get into some 30th anniversary news, man, because it's a lot when it comes to the 30th anniversary we got to talk about. So the first thing is going to be PlayStation Partner Awards for the 2024 Japan Asia winners was announced. So I just want to go through the list real quick. So the Excellence Award is awarded to the title developed in the Japan and Asia region that has had a consistent and significant impact along the commercial success over the past 3 years, and Genshin Impact won that. Grand Award is an award to the top 3 titles developed in Japan, Asia regions with the highest worldwide sales between October 2023 and September 2024. Those games are Black Myth Wukong, Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erdtree, and Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I know you're happy about that. And then Partner Award awarded to titles developed in the Japan Asian region with top ranked worldwide sales between October 2023 and September 2024 with particularly noteworthy accomplishments: Dragon's Dogma 2, Honkai Star Rail, Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, Persona 3 Reloaded, Tekken 8, The First Descent, and Zenless Zone Zero. Special award awarded to PS5 titles developed in collaboration with SIE outside the Japan Asia region that achieved outstanding success within Japan Asia between October 2023 and September 2024. Rise of Ronin and Stellar Blade. That's good. That's good,
You know,
man.
so this SIE developed.
SIE. Yep.
This is second party.
Yep. Second party. And then User Choice Awards awarded to the top 5 titles released in the Japan Asia region between October 2023 and September 2024, selected by user votes in the Japan Asia region out of the top 30 titles within the longest total gameplay time. Black Myth Wukong, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Like Dragon, Infinite Wealth, Rise of Ronin, and Stellar Blade.
This is the true Game Awards right here. Shout out to the partner. You know what I mean?
Yo, this
Shout out
guy.
to the partner awards, man.
PlayStation,
you know what I mean? recognizing greatness.
PlayStation Generations Award awarded to titles chosen by users in the Japan Asian region for each PlayStation generation. The original PlayStation, PS2, PSP, PS3, PS Vita, PS4, all games are previous PlayStation Partner Award winners. So the PlayStation 1 generation is Final Fantasy VII.
The GOAT.
PlayStation
The greatest
2
game
generation.
of all time.
PlayStation 2 generation, Final Fantasy X. PlayStation Portable or PSP generation, Monster Hunter Portable 3rd.
This is my first Monster Hunter game. This game right here.
Monster Hunter 3rd, Portable 3rd.
Yeah. I remember playing this joint.
PlayStation 3 generation, Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of Patriots. No surprise there. PlayStation Vita generation, P4 Golden. No surprise there.
I agree with that.
PlayStation 4
they made it easier, but
PlayStation 4 generation, Elden Ring. No surprise there.
Ooh,
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's a big one.
I'm not
PlayStation
surprised.
4 also had
Bloodborne. Yeah.
But Elden Ring, you know, demolished Bloodborne when it comes to sales. So
yeah, it did. And so those are the winners for the Japan Asia Awards for 30th anniversary. But Bari, what's your thoughts on that? I'm sure you agree with all this, right? I think this is
yeah, I was staying close to the news when it came to the partner awards. You know what I mean? Seeing the post that was going up and all that. I mean, I think it's cool. They have this stuff like every year.
Yep.
There's also the PlayStation Awards.
Hold on.
Talk about
Yep. It's next. It's next. We're gonna play a game with that actually, Bari. We're gonna play a game. So, all right, so that's the 30th anniversary stuff for Japan Asia. But let's get into the PlayStation Blog Game of the Year Awards 2024 polls are now live. Now, Bari, this is what's gonna happen. I want to play a game with this. We as WUPS are gonna have to agree on our decision for all of the categories. And if you and I have a different game in mind, you have to explain your stance. I'll explain my stance. And then if we don't come around, then we'll let the chat we'll let the chat kind of say which game it should be out of the two that we choose.
Yo, you already know my picks. Yeah, I already voted my stuff.
Yeah.
On this, but
all right, so for those who don't know, the PlayStation Blog Awards is happening now where you can vote. And I think voting ends Friday, December 13th. So next week. So first game, Best New Character. Bari, we got Emmerich, Volcaron, Dragon Age Veilguard, Eve, Stellar Blade, Heismay, Metaphor, Hulkenberg, Metaphor, Jane Harrow, Call of Duty Black. Jane Harrow, Call of Duty. Yo, listen. K Vest, Outlaws, Plucky Squire, the Plucky Squire, Reina, Mishima, Tekken 8, Ryoma, Sakamoto, Rise of Ronin, and Vivian, Fear the Spotlight. So for me, I chose Eve.
Yeah, Eve.
Okay, Eve. All right, so we agreed there. We agree there. That's off to a good start. Best Story. Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Dragon Age Veilguard, Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, Neva, Silent Hill 2, Stellar Blade, Plucky Squire, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Of this list, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, of course. So we agree there. All right, we off to a good start. Best Graphical Showcase. Astrobot, Black Myth Wukong, Crow Country, Elden Ring Shadow the Earth Tree, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Silent Hill 2, Stellar Blade, Tekken 8.
You already know where I'm going.
It's between Astrobot, Rebirth, and Stellar Blade. Graphical Showcase?
Birth.
Are you counting before or post or pre PS5 Pro?
I'm counting all. Yo, yeah, Rebirth. it had the blurriness, but it still was a great looking game. Now with the Pro, it's an amazing looking
better.
game. You see all those details now. That's a full open world game. Every monster is detailed. Rebirth is the best looking game on this fucking list, hands down. Stellar Blade is close in my opinion, and Astrobot.
Real talk, I'm leaning graphical showcase. I'm leaning more so towards Stellar Blade or Astrobot because y'all look at my face, yo. Listen, the reason why I say Stellar Blade is because Stellar Blade was a very beautiful looking game. The characters look beautiful. The boss fights look beautiful. The scenery of the worlds looked very beautiful. Right? Astrobot, very colorful, very beautiful, very vibrant. Those worlds look absolutely gorgeous. The colors popped, and it was on point. If I had to pick one of those two, I'm going to pick Stellar Blade.
No.
I'm going to pick Stellar Blade over Final Fantasy VII.
I think you're crazy. If you think Stellar Blade look better than Rebirth, you're crazy.
We're going to do a quick poll. All right, we'll do a quick poll with this one.
Open world game. Hundreds of enemies that's detailed.
That's not a poll.
Boss fights that look crazy. Different locations from Corral, Gold Saucer, Nibelheim, Junon. You're crazy. Stellar Blade got 2 locations, which I don't think Stellar Blade is a bad looking game at all. No, I think it's up there. But better than Rebirth? I don't even need a poll. I just think you saying Stellar Blade because of Eve.
Absolutely. That and the world. The world looked beautiful. The monster designs.
The world looked better than Rebirth?
Nah, because getting
pat this
it.
man up.
Yeah, I'm thinking of Junon. Junon looked beautiful. When you got to
pat this man up, bro. Yo, when you get out in the first
Costa
open
del
world area, the
Sol
grassland
good.
area, like I'm not discrediting Stellar Blade. I think Stellar Blade's up there, but it is not better than, especially now with the Pro. Now you can see Rebirth in its true colors, its true light. Hell no, you are tripping.
Graphical showcase. But the characters and all that and how the bosses and everything, all of that is counted in it as well, though.
So you saying the boss fights look better than the boss fights in Rebirth? The the enemy detail look better? No, it doesn't. You see that Sephiroth fight you fought? You see them fight? Yo, you see all the details of the enemies in the different parts and location. I'm not saying that Stellar Blade don't look good, but no. Anybody?
I'm thinking the boss fights now. I'm thinking of the boss fights. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Final Fantasy on that one. And the chat seems to agree as well. 56% Final Fantasy. Yeah.
Final Fantasy, you got separate characters that you're playing as.
Yeah, I got it.
All look great.
All right. You got it. You got it.
Detail.
You got it. You got it. You got it. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I thought about it. I thought about Junon, the summons and everything.
Yo,
you're right.
I feel disrespected that he even put up a poll.
Hey, all right. You got it. You got it, brother. You got it. All right. So
Eve
best.
I love Eve. But it's Tifa.
Best art direction: Astrobot, Bow, Path of the Teal Lotus, Dragon Age Veilguard, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, DQ3 HD2D Remake, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Konisugami, Path of the Goddess, Lego Horizon Adventures, Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth, Metaphor Refantasio, Neva, Pacific Drive, Prince of Persia Lost Crown, Silent Hill 2, Star Wars Outlaws, Thank Goodness You're Here, Unikronn Overlord, Warhammer 40k, Space Marines 2, Zenless Zone Zero.
This is a tough one. Because my bias, I pick Rebirth, but I'm not gonna pick Rebirth here.
It's between Astrobot,
Dragon Ball Sparking Zero.
Yeah.
Metaphor.
Real talk, Lego Horizon was beautiful. Lego Horizon was a beautiful looking
Lego
game.
Horizon was beautiful, but I will put Astrobot above it. I'll put
I would.
Metaphor. As far as
real
art
talk.
direction,
Space Marines 2. Space Marines 2 was absolutely gorgeous, man. Gorgeous. It was very beautiful.
This is art direction.
Space Marines 2. Space Marines 2 is absolutely
I'm not going
gorgeous.
to judge it. I ain't going to judge it.
Space Marines 2 is absolutely gorgeous.
You know what?
Gorgeous game. And the backdrops, the world,
right,
and you see all the enemies and
We
everything.
got to do a top 3.
We see the world and everything. It's crazy. All right, so a top 3?
Yeah.
Top 3? For me personally, I'm going to do Astrobot, Space Marines 2, and Rebirth.
The fact that you put Rebirth in there, you gotta change my mind up because I was gonna give Rebirth some. Cause Rebirth art direction is beautiful. I was gonna pick here, Astrobot, Never, or Metaphor. Sparking 02 is up there, but I'll pick those are the top 3.
Metaphor is up there too. Metaphor looks good.
The one game that we aligned ourselves with is Astrobot.
Despite the shimmering and the frame issues in town when running.
No, but the art direction for Metaphor is gorgeous.
It is. It is very old Victorian style. I like it.
So Astrobot is the winner. Yeah, Macho. My pick is Rebirth, but I'm just being nice over here. You know what I mean? But Rebirth art direction.
Thinking of Metaphor and like going through those dungeons, those bosses in the world and all that.
The menus.
Yeah, the menus and everything.
This boy,
I'll give it to Metaphor. I give it to Metaphor.
So we gonna pick Metaphor?
Yeah.
Over Astrobot?
No, I'm picking Astrobot. Fuck it. Yeah, I'm picking Astrobot. Respectfully. Astrobot. Best audio design. Astrobot, Balatro, Dragon Age Veilguard, Fear the Spotlight, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Helldivers 2, Metaphor, Silent Hill, Star Wars Outlaws, Stellar Blade.
Astrobot. The top 2, I feel like is gonna be Astrobot and Silent Hill as far as the audio.
Yeah, I give it to Astrobot. Best soundtrack. This is where we going to debate, boy. This is where we going to debate, boy. Best soundtrack. Astrobot, Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Dragon Age Veilguard, Dragon Quest 3, HD 2D Remake, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Helldivers 2, Hi-Fi Rush, Metaphor Refantazio, Rise of Ronin, Silent Hill 2, Stellar Blade, Tekken 8, Vampire Survivors. Stellar Blade, bro. Hey, yo, listen. We going to debate on this, brother. No. Rebirth soundtrack is great. That Stellar Blade soundtrack is incredible, bro. Almost 200 songs. That Stellar Blade soundtrack is absolutely incredible. Nah. On this one, nah.
Rebirth is better.
Nah. We throwing a poll up 100%. On that one. Nah.
I'm telling you, listen. Rebirth is way better.
No, it's not. No, it's not, bro. No, it is not. No, it is not.
Yo, when Rebirth wins these awards for best soundtrack, I'm just gonna be laughing. But Jay, watch. I guarantee. Watch.
Yo, listen, bro. Nah, man. Stellar Blade, bro. Rebirth soundtrack is incredible. It's absolutely incredible. I love the soundtrack in Rebirth, but I put Stellar Blade up there as well, real high up there, man.
I'd put Stellar Blade soundtrack up there as well, but it's very reminiscent of another soundtrack.
So what?
Yeah, I mean, no.
That's a knock. That's a knock.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
What?
Bro, that's like saying if an artist puts out a song and it's the same. That's like Swag. Remember that song Swagger Jack on Camera?
Is it a good song?
That's a knock. No, but that's a knock in music, nigga. I mean,
yo, damn, brother. We on the pod. We on the pod, brother. We on the pod. Don't bring New York out. Chill.
We went to New York.
Don't bring New York out, brother. You went to New York just now, brother. Jesus.
Yeah. That's party chat talk. Yo, Chip said, damn, my bad, Chip. No, that's party talk. That's party chat talk. But yeah, Rebirth is in my opinion. I listen, personally, I wouldn't be mad at Stellar Blade if it wins, but I just feel like Rebirth is more for original soundtrack.
Yeah.
Than Stellar Blade. When I listen to Stellar Blade, I hear too much Nier Automata. I hear a lot.
Yo, that's a crazy knock, bro. That's a crazy knock to be like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna play Stellar Blade because it sounds too much like Nier. Like what kind of talk is that?
It's very reminiscent. It's very reminiscent of Nier Automata.
That's a wild knock.
And Nier Automata, I put it as one of my favorite soundtracks ever. But if I'm rating two soundtracks, which is better, I'm gonna go off originality that sound good rather than something that is very reminiscent of the other one. That's I'm no different than any other song that you have. If there's a rap song, an R&B song that is very reminiscent of other song, you put a knock on it because you copying this person.
If it's a good song, no, I'm not.
Bro, you're lying.
Yo, brother,
chat is lying.
Listen, that poll says 61% Stellar Blade, brother. We said if we can't agree, we gotta let the chat decide. The chat says
the chat don't know better.
Yo, the chat is saying Stellar Blade. Listen, we said if we come to an impasse, we gotta let the chat decide. The chat said 62% say Stellar Blade. I gotta pick it, brother. I gotta pick it.
The chat is horny.
Nah, bro. Yo, listen, this ain't got nothing to do with that. The chat decided, brother. Listen, Celebrate the better soundtrack.
The chat ain't listening to these music. They ain't listening. They're not sitting down in the camp vibing out to these songs.
They are. That's why they choose. They are. That's why they choose the Stellar Blade, brother. They choose this. The
Rebirth is the better soundtrack.
With 41 votes, I'm ending the poll. And Stellar Blade has won. I gotta pick Stellar Blade. We said we're gonna let the chat decide. Stellar Blade. That's all I'm saying.
I'm blocking everybody in the chat that voted for Stellar Blade. You're getting blocked.
Oh man. All right. Best accessibility. I think we both could agree with this one. Astrobot, Caravan Sandwich, Hi-Fi Rush, Horizon Zero Dawn Remaster, Plucky Squire, Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown, Silent Hill 2. Star Wars Outlaws, Tekken 8, The Last of Us Part 2 Remaster, Until Dawn. For me, it's between Last of Us Part 2 or I'm surprised Call of Duty not on here because that accessibility, God, it's crazy. Yeah. But Last of Us Part 2, yeah.
Yo, when The Last of Us Part 2 Remaster came out, I was looking at the accessibility stuff and all the things that you can do. You can change the whole game, bro.
Yeah.
You can change the whole game with that. The other games, don't get it twisted. The other games, it has great accessibility, but I think The Last of Us Part 2 one definitely up there.
Mm-hmm.
Best got to read off the rest of the game for this one. Astrobot.
Best use of DualSense. Yeah, Astrobot. Yeah, for sure. Best re-release or remaster. Wow. Arizona Sunshine Remake, Broken Sword, The Shadow of the Templars Reforged, Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster, Grandia HD Collection, Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered, Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection, Star Wars Dark Forces Remastered, Last of Us Part 2 Remastered, Tomb Raider 1 through 3 Remastered, Tomba Special Edition, Until Dawn. For me, it's between Last of Us Part 2, Horizon Zero Dawn Remaster, and Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Game Collection.
I just have two.
What?
That is the top two. It's Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered. That's not really a remaster, it's a remake.
Yeah.
And Marvel vs. Capcom. I think that's probably one of the greatest collections to come out.
It is.
So
we both agree Marvel vs. Capcom? So we agree with Marvel vs.
Capcom?
All right, cool. Best multiplayer experience: Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, EA FC UFC, Foam Stars, Fortnite, Helldivers 2, Power World, Sea of Thieves, Valorant, Warhammer 40k, Space Marines 2, Ex-Defiant. Yeah, I'm giving COD. Give it to COD on that. Best ongoing game: Apex Legends, Call of Duty, Dead by Daylight, Destiny 2, Diablo 4, Fortnite, Destiny Dreamlight Valley, Fallout 76, Final Fantasy 14 Online, Genshin Impact, GT7, No Man's Sky, The Finals, Warframe. Even though I haven't touched No Man's Sky in a minute, I feel like they deserve this. Like, real talk.
I'm going the opposite direction.
But my top three, ongoing game, you know me, I'm biased. Destiny 2, No Man's Sky, Final Fantasy 14 online.
My top 3 is gonna be Fortnite, Gran Turismo 7, and No Man's Sky.
All right, so we both agree No Man's Sky then.
I get No Man's Sky.
Best expansion: Cult of the Lamb, Unholy Alliance, Destiny: The Final Shape, Diablo 4, Vessel of Hatred, Elden Ring, Shadow of the Earth Tree, Final Fantasy 16, The Rising Tide, God of War, Ragnarok, Valhalla, Mortal Kombat 1, Chaos Reign, Sea of Stars, Dawn of Equinox, Vampire Survivors, Ode to Castlevania, and Alan Wake 2, The Lake House. You know me, brother. Destiny 2, Final Shape, Final Fantasy 16, The Rising Tide, and God of War, Ragnarok, Valhalla. Those are my top 3. I didn't play Elden Ring 2. Elden Ring, Shadow of Earth.
Elden Ring needs to win this. Shadow of the Earth Tree is the best expansion here, hands down. I also have Rising Tide and I have Ragnarok, but I personally voted for Shadow. This category it should win.
Mm-hmm. You know, even though I ain't played, I'm gonna give it to Elden Ring.
This is the expansion, bro. This is like 40, 60 hours I got in this expansion, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna give
That's
it to
an expansion. And you can play even more if you want to.
Oh damn, they got
even got all the weapons.
Damn, they got a lot more. Okay, we almost through. Best sports game, we could skip that. Best independent game, we could skip that. Actually, no, we could talk about that. Best independent game. You got Another Crowd, a Ranger, a role puzzling adventure, Balatro, Crowd Country, Signy, All Guns Blazing, Dark Dungeon 2, Dave the Diver, Evening Chronicles, 100 Heroes, Five Nights at Freddy's, Help Wanted 2, Flintlock, The Siege of Dawn, Harold, Halibut, Indica, Killer Clowns from Outer Space, The Game, Lauralee and the Laser Eyes, Metal Slug Tactics, Neva, Nine Souls, Pacific Drive, Power World, Phasmophobia, Slitherhead, Steam World Heist 2, Still Wakes.
It's a indie?
Yeah, Bokeh Studios. That's the
that's the people that
from Japan Studio. Mm-hmm. Still Wakes the Deep, Tales of Kansira Zao, Thank Goodness You're Here, Plucky Squire, Ultros, Until Then, V Rising, Vampire Survivors, Animal Well.
Vampire Survivor, Plucky Squire are my top 2 on here.
For me, Tales of Kansira Zao
and Never.
Mine's is Tales of Kansira Zao. Eden. I didn't start Eden, so I can't even say Eden. Really, Tales of Kansira Zao is the only one I really V Rising. I played that. It's cool, but eh.
Oh, I ain't played V Rising.
I'll give it to Vampire. I'll give it to Vampire Survivor. Best VR2 PSVR 2 game. I ain't gonna be able to debate this. I haven't, but we're gonna see which one you pick here. Arizona Sunshine 2, Cooking Simulator VR, Little Cities, Bigger, Mar, Metal Hellsinger VR, Metro Awakening, Phasmophobia, RE4 VR mode, Sushi Ben, The Exorcist, Legion VR, Trombone Champ, Unflattened, and Vendetta Forever.
I ain't played none of these in VR, but I voted Resident Evil.
Yeah, I'll give it to RE4 for that.
When it comes to a new game, it's probably Metro Awakening, but I gave it to RE.
Best PS4 game: Balatro, Black Ops 6, Crowd Country, Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, Kinisugami, Path of Goddess, Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth, Metaphor, MLB The Show 24, NBA 2K25, P3 Reloaded, Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown, Sandland, Sonic X Shadow Generations, Unikronn Overlord, Vampire Survivors. For me, I low-key want to get us the Relink. I love the hell out that game.
That's my second favorite game this year. Yes, Relink is my only pick for this.
Yeah, Relink for sure. If you haven't played Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, play that game. All right, we got 3 more and then we're done. Best PS5 game: Ashabot, Avatar, Frontiers of Pandora, Balatro, Black Myth Wukong, Black Ops 6, Dragon Age Veilguard, DQ3 HD2D Remake, Dragon's Dogma 2, EA Sports, College Football 25, Fear the Spotlight, Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, Helldivers 2, Kinisugami, Path of Goddess, Lego Horizon Adventures, Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth, Metaphor, ReFantazio, MLB The Show 24, Pacific Drive, Power World, P3 Reloaded, Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown, Rise of Ronin, Sandland, Silent Hill 2, Sonic X Shadow Generations, Star Wars Outlaws, Stellar Blade, Tales of Kenzera Zao, Tekken 8, Unikronn Overlord, Vampire Survivors, Warhammer 40k, Space Marines 2, Zenless Zone 0.
That's a lot of games that came out this year, bro.
Really?
You know
my picks. Astrobot, Dragon's Dogma 2, Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, Helldivers 2. But I'm sure
we top three.
Top 3. Astrobot, Dragon's Dogma 2, Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth.
Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth.
Mm-hmm.
Grand Blue.
Mm-hmm.
Astrobot. Wait. Is there Stellar Blade in here?
No. Oh no, it is. Stellar Blade is here. You know what? All right, so that changes things. Astrobot, Stellar Blade, Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth.
Yeah, so mine on here is gonna be Final Fantasy, Relink, and Stellar Blade.
I give it to Final Fantasy. Nah, I'm gonna give it to Stellar Blade. Best PS5? Nah, Final Fantasy. What am I talking about? Final Fantasy. Studio of the Year. Arrowhead, Bandai Namco, BioWare, Blooper Team, Fair Games. Why is Fair Games? I'm sorry. It's Game Science, Local Funk, Team Asobi, Shift Up. Top 3 for me? Shift Up, Team Asobi.
Shift Up.
Yeah, Shift Up. Hands down, Shift Up.
Shift Up or Arrowhead. They put out way too much content for them not to be. They were very consistent with their content.
Mm-hmm.
Asobi is after that.
Yeah, it'd be Shift Up, Asobi, and then what's the name? All right, final one. Most anticipated game of 2025 and beyond. Assassin's Creed Shadows, Borderlands 4, Death Stranding 2, On the Beach, Dynasty Warriors Origins, Ghost of Yotei, Hollow Knight, Silk Song, Judas, Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii, Lost Records, Bloom and Rage, Luna Remaster Collection, Marathon, Marvel's Wolverine, Metal Gear Solid, Delta Snake Eater, Monster Hunter Wilds, Phantom Blade Zero, Sword of Sea, and The Midnight Walk. This is tough. Top 3: Ghost of Yotei, Wolverine, and Monster Hunter Wilds. But then Metal Gear, Snake Eater.
Top 3 for me.
I already know Snake Eater.
Metal Gear.
Man. Yeah, I already knew that.
Ghost of Yotei and Wolverine.
So we're going to decide between Ghost of Yotei and Wolverine. I'm surprised GTA isn't on here.
That game's getting delayed, bruh. Coming out, man.
Yo, that's funny. I'm gonna give it to Ghost of Yotei.
I wouldn't be upset at that.
All right, Ghost of Yotei. I'm hyped for Wolverine too, but we know Ghost of Yotei is coming out next year, so I'm gonna say Ghost of Yotei. Well, Bari, I'm glad we were able to agree amicably on majority of these categories. On majority of these categories. And
man, I'm still mad at the chat, man. Y'all chose wrong.
But you know, that was a fun little mini game we played, you know, during the show, man. So that was fun. But yo, let's move it along, Bari. Let's move it along. And real quick about my first GTA. My first GT. So my first GT, which has already launched, it launched yesterday, but my first GT is launching on PS5 and PS4. This is part of the 30th anniversary celebration where you'll be able to play a special free-to-play version of GTA. I keep saying GTA, of Gran Turismo, and you know, be able to kind of go through some of the early stages of the game, and it's going to have PlayStation VR 2 support. So you'll be able to test drive a number of different cars. There'll be some special tracks on there as well. And you'll be able to, again, have PlayStation VR 2 support. And this is all free, right? And this is available now. It released yesterday, so it's available now for those who want to try GT. What's your thoughts on this, Bari?
Yeah, this remind me of like Gran Turismo 5 Prologue. You know, it was like, I don't know if Prologue was a free version of the game. I'm not too sure, but I think it's dope. You know, you have a section or a smallest part of the game that can get people, into the game.
Mhm.
They try the game out if they like it, but you have enough here where if you just want to stay within this my first Gran Turismo and you don't want to buy it, you can still just do enough here within the game.
And
So you can
there's
do all
also a
of the
lot
heists
of
and stuff and all that.
there's also a lot of practice. Like they emphasize that for those that are new, there's a lot here for you to help you get better at driving in GT as well. So this is a nice little package that they're giving for free, and having PSVR 2 support, I think is really huge for this as well.
You know what this is for?
Mm.
This is gearing up for the PC release of Gran Turismo.
Well, I don't disagree with you. I just want to know why you're saying that.
Yeah, I mean something like this with PlayStation push to PC. This will be the perfect thing to release on the PC platform if you go into that platform. Like, all right, 2025, my first Gran Turismo releasing on PC, free to play joint to get into. That require a PSN account.
Yo, that's happening for sure. Yeah, I like this. I think this is a cool little free to play for people to get into the GT series or the GT franchise. And like I said, they got a lot here that you'll be able to kind of experience. I think this is pretty cool. So, shout out to Gran Turismo, shout out to PlayStation. But Bari, we have some bittersweet news, man. Bittersweet news. After 31 years at PlayStation, the legendary Shuhei Yoshida-san will be leaving PlayStation. He announced this on the most recent PlayStation podcast, where he announced that he will be leaving PlayStation. But he also said in a series of tweets, he said he's not leaving the industry.
Yeah.
So he would still like to work within the industry, but he's not. But he's leaving PlayStation. Bari, we talked about this when this news hit. Obviously, this is from like November 26th, but I wanted to add this in because this is some big news. And on the side, we talked about like, yo, the old guard is gone. Like when you really think about it, Andrew House, Adam Boyce, Shawn Layden, Jack Trenton, Jim Ryan, now Shuhei Yoshida. The old guard for PlayStation is gone. 2 questions for you. First question is, what are your thoughts on Shuhei Yoshida saying that he's leaving PlayStation but still want to work in the industry? Right? Like what is that from the outside looking in? How do you interpret that? The second thing is, with now another iconic pillar of the PlayStation brand from its inception is now gone from PlayStation, how do you feel this will affect how PlayStation will move going forward? Like, what do you think? And we've been seeing a lot of changes, but I just want to get that Bari. Give me that Bari lisp on it.
What's up with these? What are some of these interview questions, man?
Oh, I'm sorry. We're running a podcast. We're doing a podcast. So
You kind of asked the same question in a different way twice.
I did? Okay.
I liked it though.
Okay.
But I can answer it in one.
Yeah, you can.
Fell swoop. This is huge. That somebody like Shuhei Yoshida is leaving PlayStation but still wants to work in the industry. That just tells me that what he has done with PlayStation, he has done his deeds, he has done his job, and he just want to move on to something different. Or it could tell me that the direction where PlayStation is going, or the new guard of PlayStation, there's probably some disagreements there, and he's just like, all right, you know what, I've done what I think I can do. PlayStation is still in a good position, but not everything that the new people are doing, I'm fully in line with. So I'll just move along and do something different, or still work with the smaller, indie developers or whatnot. But yeah, seeing somebody like Shuhei, the last of the old guard, leave. Yeah, this is a new PlayStation that we are under. I wish the new PlayStation the best wishes, because they also are people that been on the PlayStation for years as well. That's not as long as the people that we listed, or the people that you listed earlier. But yeah, this is new times. And yeah, with new times, I just personally feel like the new PlayStation needs to address the audience and show what the new PlayStation is going to be doing. I feel like there's a lot of background talk and a lot of things that we just don't know. And yeah, it's no coincidence that a lot of these, people that have been working in the company for 30 years, which is a lot. Don't get it twisted, but it's just a trickle effect of them leaving. It's not just the big head ups. You got Shannon Studstill, I think her name is, or something like that. I probably messed that up. There's a lot of other people that that is pretty prominent within PlayStation that has been leaving as well. So yeah, it's worrisome when I see all those people leave like that. And I definitely want to see what the future of PlayStation holds, because yeah, these are people that we looked up to for the entirety of the PlayStation 30 years that been out, and now they're not there anymore. So yeah, with that comes a lot of new things, and with new things, you know, we can be a little hesitant how we receive it because it's something that we're not used to. But yeah, Shuhei Yoshida leaving PlayStation, I think it's a big deal, and it shouldn't be looked at as something that it's not a big deal. This is just what it is. This is par for the course. No, this is a big deal. This is a face of PlayStation. This is somebody that been walking around, and putting that brand on his back, whether it came to AAA games, VR games, indie games. This has been one of the faces of PlayStation, and now he's not there anymore. And we'll see him continue to be in the industry, but not on the PlayStation is a big deal. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I wish the best of luck to Shuhei and his future ventures. But yeah, seeing him go and listening to the podcast, yeah, regardless of how happy they sound and everything like that, in my opinion, that's as a PlayStation fan for 30 years. I'm just like, yo, this is this is big, man. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm a little bit scared, you know.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Yeah. 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 I got the pleasure of meeting Shuhei Yoshida in person at PlayStation Experience 2024
Mhm.
and PlayStation Experience 2025. Um, not 20, I said 2024,
2014, 15, yeah, 15.
2014
I
and
met him.
2015. Got to meet him, and got to take some pictures with him. And I was trying to find the pictures to post, but it's on one of my old iPhones, so I have to look at that. So I'll probably post that at some point. But um, you know,
I think I
uh,
got my pictures on my iPhone, but I mean iPad, but I gotta look. I haven't.
yeah, I have to I haven't powered on them phones in long time, so I gotta look. But yeah, when it comes to Shuhei Yoshida and like what he's done for PlayStation, what he's done for indies now, and finding great talent and bringing them into the PlayStation ecosystem, um, it's always worrying when you lose such historical talent like that understands the business for so long and been in the business for so long and can um really is like one of the OGs when it comes to the PlayStation brand. That's worrying for anybody. So it's interesting to see where he'll go next, right? I'm very, very interested to see where he'll land because, the fact he said he still wants to stay within the industry or still work in the industry, I'm kind of like, damn, and not be with PlayStation. Like, that's kind of like, all right, well, damn, where you going? I can't wait to see where he lands or where he ends up next. In terms of like PlayStation itself, PlayStation has been changing for such a long time now that I agree with you, Bari, that I do think some of the more veteran folks are probably don't agree with some of the changes, right? But I also think, when it comes to the new guard that is taking over and taking over the PlayStation brand, you can see where like I just hope that PlayStation, the console, and PlayStation, the gamer, still remains the top priority when it comes to PlayStation, right? You see a lot of other ventures happening with them going into PC and trying to do live service and trying to chase a lot of these other dragons. I just don't want the new guard to lose sight of what is most important for PlayStation, which is one, in my opinion, the console, the PlayStation console, and two, the PlayStation gamer. Those are still, in my opinion, what is still very important to the brand and very important in general. So I just hope the new guard doesn't lose sight of that. And that's
They
it.
better not. They've been saying it, but we got to see it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know.
There's a difference between saying something and doing it. So those are the things that I do hope we continue to see as we go through this PlayStation
Yeah, but
generation.
to honor Shuhei Yoshida, much respect to Shuhei. When it comes to the PlayStation brand, you definitely going to be missed.
Yep.
It was an honor meeting you, shaking your hand. It was the things that you have done for PlayStation, the games that you've been involved with, the opinions that you put out there to make games better on the platform. Remember we hear that classic story with God of War, 2018. It's not ready. No, this is not good enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that type of conversations and talk is going to be missed. Hopefully, they have people like that that will replace you. Hey, he's saying that he's leaving PlayStation in good hands. But yeah, we just got to see that. But yeah, at the end of the day, shout out to Shuhei. You know, just gonna miss you around the PlayStation brand. I'm pretty sure you're gonna be around, but definitely gonna miss you around the PlayStation brand. And it was an honor just having you, or even not getting to know you, but just to see all the things that you have done within gaming and to stay so long within gaming and all the things that you have produced and been a part of, and to still keep that enthusiasm for gaming, and especially for the smaller side of the indie games. I think we definitely need more people like Shuhei around that can joke around. This is how you share PlayStation, but also can be serious about, you need to get your game together and get it right. That stuff is definitely gonna be missed. And yeah, best wishes to you and your future ventures. And yeah, if you ever want to come on What's Up PlayStation, come on down. We are here.
Yep. I agree. So yeah, let's move it along. And Bari, did you get a look at the PlayStation 30th anniversary website? That goes through the entire history of all of the
got some news,
all of the consoles and stuff like that, and the iconic games and the different versions. And we did get an update for the PlayStation 2. First of all, the website, I think this just looks really cool to go through the history and see everything. And
I don't
see
think
all
they
the
should
different...
stop this. This shouldn't be like a limited time thing. This should be here.
Yeah.
Similar to like the PlayStation 5 update that we got with the celebration of 30th anniversary with the overlays of the PS1, PS2, PS3, and PS4 with the sound and tones and all that stuff. That should just be there. Oh, the network adapter. Oh my god. Yo, you bring back
I
memories.
remember that network adapter, bro, and playing SOCOM US Navy SEALs.
Being mad that your mom went on the phone.
Yeah.
I'm trying to play this game. Calling somebody.
Yo, iconic games. Oh my god, yo, the memories with this game, bro. Oh my god, bro. The memories with this
like
console.
stuff like this, they should just
keep it. Yeah.
Keep that there.
Another cool thing that they added, and the UMDs. Yo, the PSP was such a good,
man, watching movies and gaming.
Oh man, yo, this is just such a good Chinatown Wars was my shit. God of War.
Yo, the first time I watched The Grudge, remember that movie, The Grudge?
Yeah.
Scary movie, was on a PSP UMD, man. Scared the hell out of me.
PS3 generation, man. But we did get an update for PlayStation 2 where they said that it has sold lifetime now has been updated to 160 million units sold, Bari. What's your thoughts on that?
I'm not surprised.
That's crazy. Yeah, I'm not surprised.
The PS2 was so versatile, man. People had PS2s left and right. You know what I mean? So I'm not surprised. I had like 3 PS2s, so
yeah, I went through a few PS2s as well. I had the original, I had the slim version like this, the first slim from 2009, and then I had bought the red God of War new super slim. So I had a couple of PS3s.
Yeah, I never got the super slim one. I just had the big boy and the slim.
Yeah.
To a PS3.
Damn, the Vita came out in 2011. Jeez. Well, 2012. Yeah, February 2012 in North America. I remember when I first got this. They put
that 3D TV. Yo, bro, PlayStation, y'all shouldn't have put that in the history, but I respect it though.
Yeah, yo,
Vita,
Golden
man.
Abyss. Yeah,
Goat handheld.
Yeah.
Does not
It came out at the wrong
support it
time.
for first party.
Yeah, it came out.
Bro,
It
if
came
the
out at the wrong
Vita
time.
came out today, bruh,
It would be on point. It would be on point, man. Real talk.
man, only on PlayStation. Remember that, Persona?
Yeah, that's a thing of the past, bro.
Mhm.
Another thing that they did too was that they updated PlayStation 5 with a 30th anniversary 30th anniversary special boot up, where you can boot up the PS1, PS2, or PS3 or PS4 original boot up sounds and boot up how it was, and you can have the sounds play when you're in the menus. What was your thoughts on that when you first saw that? And that's for a limited time as well, which is crazy to me. But go ahead, keep going.
Yeah, I love that. Yo, the PlayStation 4 was an ugly console. Just keeping the stat, but yeah, I love
Nah, the PS4 wasn't. I thought it was alright. I didn't think it was
the
ugly.
Pro was a better looking console. The PlayStation 4 is the ugliest PlayStation console, hands down. If you was to rate the visuals, the look of every PlayStation from 1 to 5, I'm pretty sure the 4 is going to be the bottom. But I do like the PlayStation 4 UI sound though. The UI sounds of the PlayStation 4, amazing.
Yeah,
amazing.
Yeah, that Pro was fire. I ain't gonna lie.
The Pro looked good, but the original PlayStation 4, I never liked it.
PSVR. Yeah, I think they should also keep the PlayStation boot ups. I don't know why they're making that a limited thing.
Yo, the chat is saying the PlayStation 3? No, I'm talking about the
PS3?
original designs. The original designs.
Nah,
not
PS3
the second iteration.
PS3 design looks nice. I like PS3 design.
PS3 is fire.
PS3 just looks like a thicker PS2. Really, when you look at it, because look at PS2 OG design. Look at it. It's just a thicker. It's just a thicker.
Fire, bro.
It's just a bigger PS2. Real talk. And I like PS2. PS2 OG PS2 design. I thought was really good. And then PS3. You look at PS3. Look at that design. It's just an elongated PS2 and a little bit fatter, a little bit thicker. PS2 is definitely not the worst. It definitely isn't the worst. PS2 not the worst. Not at all. Not at all. Absolutely not. I like PS3's design. I thought PS3's design was cool.
My list is always going to be PS1 original. Then I put PS3. Then I'm going to put PS5, then PS2, then PS4.
Mine's is going to be
I'm talking about the first iteration of the not the seconds and the slim.
First iteration. I'm going to go PS2, PS5, PS1, PS3, PS4. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
PS5, I think, is a great looking console.
Yo, PS5 is a wonderful looking console.
That's slim.
Nah, not this BBL. Not this BBL PS5. Nah, I need the slim. Where the slim at? Where the digital? Okay, there we go. The digital edition is the best looking console for sure. I don't like this BBL. That BBL PS5. I think it makes it look ugly. But if it's a slim, I think it looks really nice.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Yes, that white and black look nice.
The Floyd said he hit that thing.
But yo, 30th anniversary website, guys. If you haven't checked it out, definitely check it out. It's a really nice walk down memory lane to see the history of PlayStation and just see all the history of everything. I think it really looks good. Bari, staying on the topic of handhelds real quick. Staying on the topic of like hardware with PlayStation. So Bloomberg released an article saying that Sony is in the early stages of developing a portable console that would play its PlayStation 5 games on the move. So more native, not a portal. And it's likely years away. And Sony could decide against bringing it to market, but it's in the idea stages, and it is something that they're looking into. What's your thoughts on that?
You know what's crazy?
What?
Yo, shout out to King Thrash, man, because he always said that they're going to be working on a handheld. Because remember when the portal was called the Q Lite?
Yep.
The light version of it.
Yep.
You know what I mean? There's going to be a premium version coming. So the handheld talks is always there. especially with the Portal coming out. Yeah, I personally feel like PlayStation should dabble or dip their foot back into the handheld pool because yeah, you struck out with one, but one was a success. It works both hands, right? The PSP was a success hardware wise as far as the sales, but software wise, it didn't sell a lot because people was hacking it and emulators and all that stuff. The PlayStation Vita, hardware wise, the sales wasn't great, but software wise, the sales were. You know, so yeah, I feel like they should definitely learn from the two hardwares that they put out there with handheld and see what they can do with this new handheld.
Yeah.
I feel like the ergonomics and the design of the Portal is something that they should stick with and just make a beefier, more native Portal. And I think you should be good right there.
But do you think
just have the memory?
do you think that they should do its own dedicated games, or are you fine with it just being able to play PS5 games on the go?
Yeah, personally, I would like their own dedicated games. I'm old school like that, but in this day and age that we live in, the more I think about it, I don't think we're gonna get that.
I don't think so either.
I think we're gonna get something very similar to like what we're seeing now, like where these games could be native on, just playing the PlayStation 5 or PlayStation 4 games natively
Yeah.
on there,
Yeah.
and anything else is going to be streamed and whatnot. But yeah, I personally would like dedicated games to it, but that does cost too much. We already seen what that happened with a Vita. They packed that up quick. You know what I mean? So I don't
What
know.
do you think? What do you think the price point, if they were to release something like this? What's an acceptable price point for you?
400 to $500
$500 for a handheld. The PlayStation 5 Pro is $700. If they're gonna put something like this out that's gonna be able to play PS5 games, you think around 500?
Yeah, I mean, look at the competitors. The competitors, when they release day one, it's costing $500, $600, $700. You know what I mean? I don't think PlayStation gonna put out no rinky dink hardware.
Oh no.
So yeah, I'm saying around 400 to 500. Most likely, probably 450 would be sweet spot. But hey, with this day and age, you might
I
see
see.
550.
Yeah, I was gonna say I this gonna sound crazy. I think like 5 to 6.
The world that we live in.
Like I really think it's 500 to 600. Real talk. If they do put something like this out, but we're gonna have to see. I don't mind, and I agree with you. I do think that when it comes to how mobile gaming is done now, especially with the talks of wanting to always have your library with you, I would definitely love to have dedicated handheld games made for it. But having a library will suffice, and that's most likely what it'll be anyway. So we'll see.
Oh yeah, with the my bad, with the chat saying with the PSP with the memory cards, yeah, they were definitely trying to get people because they learned.
Oh yeah, the proprietary memory cards, bro, crazy.
Yeah, they learned their lesson not learn their lesson. They try to get back on the people with the PSP. And I was like, wait, people out here emulating and just putting in these little memory sticks. Nah, we're gonna have proprietary, and the memory card gonna cost more than the game. You remember the first
Crazy.
64 gig memory card? That joint was like 100 and change, bro.
Crazy. Yeah.
I bought it when it went on sale. It was like a Cyber Monday or a Black Friday one day, yo. And it went on sale for like 60 one time. I was like, yo, I gotta get it.
Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Yo, let me get these super chats. Yo, John Donuts, man, appreciate you for the super chat. It says, I pray I find someone who loves me as much as Bari loves Final Fantasy and Square.
I love Square Enix and PlayStation, man.
Yo, and a big shout out to Shuhei Celsius. Appreciate you for the super chat. It says, Bari, you too much of a Final Fantasy fanboy. Sir, you're so biased. It would be a conflict of interest for you to vote.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't deny it, but I'm speaking facts. It's the truth. It's the best soundtrack.
And then shout out to Jenna Hayes. Appreciate you for the super chat. Yoshida mentioned he would be consultant, so now all platforms can use his guidance. I hope Totoki isn't running people out. Nah, I just think the changes people probably just want a change of,
Yeah,
change their career.
changing mindsets, changing. No, I feel like it's policy changes as well.
Oh yeah.
Somebody that been working there for 30 years, and they probably have a set way on how they do things, and the newer people, or the people that have less years, they
Hmm.
get in the higher positions, they have a certain way. And yeah,
Yeah,
you
definitely
fall out. Not
there's
like a
definitely some
fallout, but it's just
no, but there's
differences.
definitely some clashing. I wouldn't be surprised
Right.
if there's clashing for sure. I agree with that. I agree with that
Absolutely,
100%.
100%.
Okay. Moving on, Bari. I want to get into sticking in the realm of PlayStation and some of the old guard. Shout out to Shawn Layden, who has graced our podcast a number of times, He had
Yeah,
he had a recent interview with Eurogamer talking about, this the history, 30th anniversary. So he's talking about some of the history with PlayStation. I want to put a disclaimer before we talk about this first bit of news. We are going to be mentioning Xbox here, but only because of the context of the questions that's being asked from a PlayStation perspective. So we are going to be just talking about it and giving our thoughts on what Shawn Layden is saying here. So I just want to put that disclaimer out there. But this is a PlayStation-centric
disclaimer
podcast.
too. The comment that Persona is going to say originated on What's Up PlayStation podcast. But go ahead.
Yes, sir. So this is just a little blurb from that interview, right? So the question came up of putting PlayStation games on Xbox might not be worth it, suggested the former boss, obviously Shawn Layden. So former Sony executive Shawn Layden has suggested that releasing PlayStation games on Xbox might not make sense given PlayStation's market position. Releasing PlayStation games on Nintendo are a different beast than launching them on Xbox. Layden pointed out that PlayStation has been ahead of Xbox in every generation that they've competed, including the 7th generation, which saw a fierce competition between the PS3 and Xbox 360. Despite a series of missteps, the PS3 ultimately tied with the 360 in North America and UK, while comfortably maintaining a lead elsewhere. He also added, should PlayStation, with the huge market lead and the momentum apparently going forward, should they build versions of their games to run on competing platforms of a much smaller size and scale? As the saying goes, I don't know if the juice is worth the squeeze. Layden reckons that the negligible additional sales aren't worth the negative impact on PlayStation's brand, and pointed out how fans react when PlayStation games are launched on PC. While he doesn't understand why players get upset over first-party games launching on PC a good while later, he pointed out that the backlash would be much worse if PlayStation games landed on archival Xbox. Bari.
Yeah, Shawn, you could have said my name on that last comment. But we definitely disagree with Shawn on that one.
Yeah, we did. But seeing what Shawn Layden says here about, like, it doesn't make financial sense to release games on the Xbox. What's your thoughts on that, Bari?
Yeah, why you asking me that, man? What you want, a Twitter clip?
I don't want
No.
I'm just asking you a question, brother. That's all I'm
The
doing.
viewership about to go up.
It did go up.
30 viewers
It did
now.
go up. It did go up.
Huh?
That's the thing. It did go up. But seeing this, like, are you surprised at this? With what's being said here? And do you agree with what Shawn Layden is saying?
When it pertains to his comment, the juice isn't worth the squeeze. That comment, he actually said that here on WUPS.
He did
said that.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
The second time he came on, or the third time he came on here.
Yeah.
I personally agree, not only for the Xbox, but also on the PC side of things. That's where I'm gonna, as much as I agree with the comment on Xbox, but I also agree with the PC side of things. I personally don't feel, and I'll play it back to the PlayStation side, and we always ask this question: how does this benefit the PlayStation gamer? So far, after 4 years of doing, putting the games on PC, what benefits have we gotten? We ain't get no benefit. We're just getting price increases. We're getting less features. We're not seeing the games from first. You know what I'm saying? We're not seeing games from first party. We're not seeing more shows. We're not seeing more state of play. We're not seeing more showcases. We're not. What I mean? We're seeing less and less because of this move. But just my opinion. That's just from what I see from my PlayStation lens. But yeah, I agree. When he pertains to the Xbox, but I also agree. But I disagree when it pertains to when it comes to PC. I think it also applies to the PC side of things as well.
Okay.
That's
Okay. That makes sense. All right. That's a
the
pretty.
Clippers. Listen, when you clip that, I want you to clip the whole thing. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. I think from and this goes back to what we was just talking about when it comes to Shuhei Yoshida, where I just don't want the focus of the PlayStation gamer or the PlayStation console to really slip, because you're chasing other ventures. And I do think putting games on Xbox or PC, I mean, these are conversations we've been having for years. Where it's just something I just personally don't agree with, because I do still believe in console exclusivity and individuality when it comes to the console space. So for me personally, I agree with it with the Xbox, but I do agree with it with what you're saying with PC, and honestly Nintendo as well. You release Lego Horizon on Nintendo, that's opening a new door for more titles to potentially go there, whatever those titles might be, because now that door is open. And it's like, from a PlayStation side of things, am I now going to get a Zelda game? Am I now going to get a Mario game? Like, what is Nintendo giving in return when it comes to that, right? So from my perspective, my perspective is always going to be, how does this benefit the PlayStation gamer that primarily plays on PlayStation consoles? People often say, well, it's more money, it's more this, more games, more that, and we really haven't gotten that. We have no announcements, we've got no showcases, we got no PlayStation experiences, we got no state of plays, we got
even for the 30th anniversary.
Nothing. Yeah, even for the 30th anniversary, no showcase, no state of play, no nothing. We know about Ghost of Yote, but that's really it. They've got failed live service games. They invested so much more money into that, and we're seeing that venture fail, right? The price increases, right, when it comes to PS Plus and all that stuff, right? Which is true. So it's like, to say, oh well, you're gonna get more games or more money or more of this and more of that or whatever. I'm not seeing it. So. But that's really my point of it as well.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't have an issue with the games going to PC like I did in the past. Like, it's not like a upsetting thing anymore. But at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, everything that people say and everything that we're hearing when we read these articles, yeah, this is to benefit the core audience, and this is gonna get us more games, and we're gonna see PlayStation brand strive. Yeah, which it is, but it's not striving on the basis of because the games are on PC. I, as a console gamer that prefer to play their games on the console, that goes out and and purchase your console, that bought a Pro. Yeah, I don't see the benefits of your games going on PC outside of you're just trying to streamline everything with PC and the console. But yeah, that's just my I think it applies both ways. That's not on the Xbox side of things. I think some of these games releasing on PC has caused a detriment when it comes to PlayStation as well, because PlayStation want to implement their network. People sign up on their network on the PC side, and they're not having it. So these games not even selling like that on the first part. These games are getting pirated. These games are getting reviewed crazy because you have certain stances or you have certain characters or certain ethnicities and things like that in the game, where in the world that we live in now, everything is woke DEI, and these games coming out on the platform, they tagging them up with these weird tags and review bombing them. So that's not benefiting the brand. But at the end of the day, this is where they're going. I have a lot of faith when it comes to PlayStation delivering. So that rapport is there, but we just got to see it, man. And honestly, they taking too long, in my personal opinion.
Yeah.
But we got to see these stuff.
I agree. Definitely need to see it. I agree. But
no announcement, nothing.
Especially for 30th anniversary, I think it's crazy that the 30th anniversary came and went, and there's no showcase or anything to kind of lay out that second half of the generation roadmap. It's 30 years, 30th anniversary. It's kind of just like, damn, like you really gonna be that tight-lipped? Like, it's crazy to me. Like, it's crazy. And again, for that approach, I don't agree or like that approach with PlayStation when it comes to being so quiet when you look at how they've been in previous generations of announcements. I don't care about oh, well, you've got games to play now. So what? We did during those past generations as well. And people were still excited to see the new games that were coming. So I don't want to hear that. But yo, let's move on, man. Yo, Viper Reese, man, appreciate you, man. 31 months as a member on the channel. While I have a sharp uptick in my favorite genre RPG since PC ports, I have seen nothing else that has been good. Yeah. And then shout out to Cobb Sanity. Appreciate you for the super chat. Says, we got more news of people leaving PlayStation than new game announcements.
Hey, yo, listen, man.
Crazy.
If I speak,
Mm-hmm.
listen, bro. You know what? I'm going to speak. Because there's a certain light-skinned individual with a lisp that has been putting out videos and live streams talking about these things for years, not months, not just 2 weeks ago, for years. And y'all told me it's not a big deal. You're thinking too hard into it. You know what I'm going to do? Especially that I have 2 days off. I'm going to go back to 2020 and start pulling these clips and start pulling these videos. I'm going to start doing my own clips, okay? And then look at the stuff that I've been saying. And I'm going to put the chat in there too. Look what y'all was saying. One thing about me, I don't change my stance. My stance is always the same.
Mm-hmm.
I don't just go with the wind like I'm pissed. You know what? I'm not gonna go on a rant. We got a lot of show to do. Let's continue.
I was gonna say I felt the rant coming along. I felt the rant.
It's right here in the back of my head. It's right there. But I just looked at the other show outline. I'm like, nah, we got a lot of show left. Let's go.
That's funny. All right, let me oh shit. What am I doing? Okay, there we go.
It's right here. It's creeping.
All right, yo, I want to talk about a game that was getting a little bit cooked up a little bit, Bari, for being too similar to another game that we all love called Horizon. So it's this new game called Light of Motiram that's coming out. It's being developed by Tencent, and it's supposed to be, a lot of people were comparing it to Horizon. And so they showed off a little bit of gameplay of it. Did you watch the gameplay for this game?
Yeah, I did. Look at me.
Can you see yourself playing something like this? It looked more like it looks like it's combining more than just like Horizon. This looks like it's taken from a lot of different genres of games and just kind of making it its own thing.
It's a survival game. So
yeah,
it's a survival game with like the I don't want to say the premise, but the inspiration is definitely has been from Horizon series. And I've seen people get upset about this. I'm like, I don't see why people getting upset. Like, if people are imitating you and copying you, that's you know what I mean? That's the biggest compliment right there.
That's the thing too. Like, this game actually has Sony's blessing as well. Like, they're not mad. So
yeah, I don't see why would they get mad? Like, yo,
because people was calling for Sony to sue them and all this crazy stuff.
Most of the most popular games are being copied. You know what I mean? That's why you have a Power out right now. That's why you have Fortnite that came out. It copied off of something else. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, how can this game separate itself from Horizon? We haven't played it. We just seen off based on what it is. Obviously, it is separated because it's a survival simulator with Horizon elements. But I when I saw people getting upset at this, I'm just like, yo, this is a huge compliment to Horizon because now you have a game that's actually copying it. To anybody that's saying that Horizon is not a popular franchise or is a dead franchise or nobody care about it, not the gaming industry. You got one of the biggest holding companies now putting out a game that's very similar to it.
And it's seeing like the enemies, like these robotic looking enemies. Yeah, I definitely see the Horizon inspiration with this game for sure. But I agree. I do think that, like, imitation is the biggest form of flattery. Are you gonna play it? It's supposed to be free to play too. Are you gonna try this out?
Ain't playing this shit.
You're not gonna play it? Hey, yo, how you say all of that, and then you gonna say I ain't gonna play this shit?
No, because it's survival type joint. I'm not interested in that, man. I ain't got time for all that. Yo.
He said, "Pack this shit up."
but I'm not saying that the game does look good visually. It looked good, But nah, I'm good, man. I'm good.
Respectfully. Oh, it even got the pulse. Let me shut up.
The pulse, just like it.
Yeah,
I was about to say that, bro.
I'm good on this. Like, I'm not gonna play this at all. Like, I won't even look at this game when it releases. Like, I'm good. But PlayStation don't have an issue with this, so I don't really see anybody else being mad at this. Imitation is the biggest form of flattery, so it is what it is when it comes to that. But yeah, like survival, farming, and all that. Like, I don't know. Like, oh wow, and then the way she, the way she got on the, listen, bro. And then it got like the open world. Like, listen, man. Hold up, man. This joint.
You know what the funniest part with this game? Like, I feel like this game, if PlayStation doing a multiplayer Horizon game, they better hurry up and announce it, because
the games.
This game looks like what I saw from whenever I guess it was a leak or whatnot.
Yeah.
Of what a Horizon multiplayer is shaping up to be.
Yeah.
Not the survival parts, but it's looking very similar.
Looks similar to how it was gonna be. Like, I could imagine this being like, having 3 or 4 people to like run around the whole world. I ain't gonna lie, the world even. Hold up, man. The map. Hold on, bro. This map look way too much like Horizon, bro.
Yeah, bro.
That's
it does.
crazy.
Even the colors.
And then like over here to the left, that looked like a cauldron. Ayo, listen, man. Ayo, all right. PlayStation said they ain't got no problem, so if you like it, I love it. But
PlayStation ain't got no problem because it's releasing on PlayStation and PC.
Mm-hmm. I personally won't play this, but I do agree with you. I do think that Guerrilla need to hurry up and announce that multiplayer game, because you're gonna have a lot more companies starting to put their own versions of stuff like this out, especially with how popular Horizon, the franchise, is now. You're gonna start seeing a lot more people try to imitate that and get in on that wave. So you don't want to miss your window with your title when it comes to the multiplayer aspect. So
yeah, the fact that you not first is a problem.
It is. I agree.
To your own game having a multiplayer, you have another studio creating a game that's similar to yours doing multiplayer than you. That's a big problem.
They got a robot monkey. It's crazy. This is crazy, bro. Hey, man.
You know what Horizon multiplayer gonna be compared to?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's gonna be compared to this or to something else, or Monster Hunter.
No, Monster Hunter.
Yeah. It is what it is. But yeah, Sony ain't mad, so if you like it, I love it. Moving on, Bari. Can we talk about, we're gonna stick it to the multiplayer realm, Bari, and we gotta talk about live service. More specifically, we need to talk about a free-to-play title that is going the way of Old Yeller. For those who don't know what Old Yeller is a book or a show. And the boy had to go, is about a dog and a family. And the dog had to go and get shot out, get taken around back and get shot because it had rabies. So, unfortunately, Ex-Defiant is going to be taken around back. And it's going to be shot. And it's going to go the way of Old Yeller. Listen, news came out this week that Ex-Defiant will be sunsetting. So, as of December 3rd, new downloads and player registrations and purchases will no longer be available. Season 3 is still going to launch, and the service will remain active, and the game will be fully playable until June 3rd, 2025. A large reason why the game is being sunsetted is because they themselves have said player count is not there. The engagement is not there. They can't maintain. So it's being shut down. So the game is going to be sunsetting. And unfortunately, with this, Ubisoft San Francisco and another part of Ubisoft, I forgot where it was, have been shut down, and there's been massive layoffs as well. But Bari,
you know what's funny about this?
Oh, go ahead.
We spoke about this rumor, I think it was like 2 weeks ago.
No, it was a month ago.
It
was a month. It was about a month and a half.
Mark Rubin came out and denied it. Said, no, it's not getting shut down. So now we're here.
Yep.
But it's kind of sad to see this game get shut down as much as, because we played it.
We played it a lot.
Definitely had my criticism. Yeah, we got all the trophies for it.
Yep.
Definitely had my criticisms when it came to balance of the game. But I did have fun playing the game. The movement felt good. The hit detection needed work. I feel like the maps were okay. The abilities were cool.
Nah, abilities needed work as well. Too OP. Some of those abilities were broken. Because remember, everybody was using the see-through wall shit and the flame.
Yep. Echelon.
Yep.
But yeah, like this game, they claimed it didn't have skill-based matchmaking.
No, it did.
Which yeah, it's just sad. Like, it does like we've been saying for the longest. It doesn't matter if a game is free to play, man. If people don't want to play it, they're not gonna play it. Ex-Defiant, I think it had the tools there or the stuff there to get people into playing it, but people just didn't want to touch it. Maybe because of the Ubisoft thing, how people are in this day and age. But yeah, it's sad to see it go because it's another game that could rival, Call of Duty or could rival the bigger shooters, but people didn't gravitate to it, man. So and they ain't getting a full refund. I think I did get the ultimate. Let me see if I got that ultimate Founders pack.
I think I bought the ultimate Founders pack too. Now I'm thinking about it. Yeah, so for those who purchased the Ultimate Founders Pack, you will receive a refund. And anybody that made any purchases within the last 30 days will receive a refund as well. It kind of sucks that they're not just giving full refunds to everybody, especially if you bought any of the Founders Pack.
Full refund is a free-to-play game.
No, but full refunds for the stuff that they bought, like the Ultimates Pack. Only the Ultimate Pack purchases will get a refund, not the other Founder Pack ones. So I think that sucks. But I do think that when it comes to Ex-Defiant, and it being shut down, this, I hate to bring up Concord in this situation, but I'm going to have to bring it up. Concord being free to play would not have saved their game either. Because people keep using these arguments of, well, if a game should be free to play because, it can have access to more people and this and that and whatever the case may be. Just because more people has the ability to play, it doesn't necessarily mean that it guarantees the game's success either, right? Because you got a game like Ex-Defiant that was free from the jump, had a nice decent amount of maps. It's in season 3, got a lot of weapons, a lot of things you could do in the game. Despite some of the other problems that they had, that I personally had with the game, it still had a lot there and a lot to offer, and it's shutting down and it's free to play. And there's a number of other examples of games being free to play shutting down. The point that I'm making is that games as a service or live service games is such a volatile market. It's volatile as hell. There is no guarantee to that level of success for anybody, right? It really is a lightning in the bottle type of scenario. And even if you do everything right or try to do everything right, that still does not guarantee success, right? So for Ex-Defiant, I hate that it's being shut down. And, the time that I did put into it, I thought it was cool. I did have problems, but like I said, it was still a pretty cool game that I put a lot of time into. I think I put maybe 70 hours into this game and got all the trophies and whatnot and all those different things. So, I'm wishing all the devs the best. Mark Rubin, wishing him the best. And, it sucks to see this happen. But again, in a volatile market like live service, this stuff is all too common.
I don't think it's just like a live service thing. I think people, they just have their favorite companies. Right now, Ubisoft is not liked, and they packing anything up. That's just what it is, bro. You know what I mean? This game could have been something that they love and enjoyed, but they're not playing it because they have a certain disdain towards Ubisoft. That's just what it is, man.
Yeah, but I don't think that's everybody. I do think part of it. No, I don't think so. I think there's also a large number of people. Again, Call of Duty released. you know, this goes back to something that Jim Ryan was talking about back during the court case with the whole Activision Blizzard stuff, where the amount of money or effort that it would take to make something that could compete with Call of Duty would cost billions. You know, something like Ex-Defiant, where, you know, you know, because Mark Rubin did come from Call of Duty or whatever case may be and tried to build something like this. You know, it's fun for what it is, but when it comes to like juggernauts like Call of Duty, it's hard to dethrone that or to maintain people long enough to keep them from going to Call of Duty. So I think that also is playing into why the player count dropped even further, right? Call of Duty released, a lot of people went to that, you know, so a lot of these other shooters that people might have been dipping or dabbling in, they're not doing it. And then to try to get new people to get into your shooter, it's going to be hard to do that when you're going up against something like a Call of Duty that most people are familiar with. That's a challenge that a lot of people have when it comes to trying to get into, especially the shooter genre, but the first person shooter genre specifically.
It's harder to go against Call of Duty when people already hate the company that the game is a part of. Word of mouth is very powerful in this day and age of gaming. If somebody don't like it and people is popular enough and they stating whatever they want to state about your game, it don't matter how good it is, they're packing that shit up. That's just what we do. That's what we seeing, bro.
No,
That shit
I
getting
don't
packed
I don't
up.
disagree that that's a factor as well. But I do think that factor of like Call of Duty and some of the other, you know, juggernaut like that being out is going to pull people away, and then it's definitely going to stop new people from
Oh yeah,
coming
yeah.
in
COD is
because,
gonna pull people away.
but it's also
But
going to
how
stop
long it's gonna pull people away? That's the thing.
for a long
Like
time.
some people might get pulled away for a month, but they go back to the game that they was playing. But yeah,
Nah,
at
not
the
with
end of
Call
the
of
day,
Duty.
this game, it from the jump, people wasn't feeling it. That's all the jump. He wasn't playing it like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
COD, Fortnite, PUBG, all that other stuff, all those battle royale games, Valorant, you know, all that other stuff. That's where people are at, and they're not leaving. They're not leaving. Especially Fortnite just announced they're doing a 5v5 first person shooter. It's over.
Cause look at the game like Marvel Rivals is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. Perfect example I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That game is not tainted by nobody's bad thoughts as far as a part of this company or this company or whatnot. The impressions, the thoughts and opinions was very positive going into it. Nobody's just slandering the game outside of the game. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then people are getting into it because nobody's slandering. People's
Well, I
praising.
also think I agree with you there 100%. But I also
Call of
think
Duty is out.
the other
But look at
thing,
when people playing it.
yes, but the other thing that Marvel Rivals has going for it is that it's a Marvel IP, it's Marvel characters, Marvel IPs. That brand recognition also goes a very, very long way. I'm not saying that what you're saying is not true. I agree. But the fact that it's Marvel characters, Iron Man,
Okay, so
Star-Lord,
explain
all these
Valorant.
other people. Say it again.
Explain Valorant.
Valorant is just a game that, again, it's lightning in a bottle. It's a brand new game that came on the scene. But this is why I'm saying the volatility within this genre is so volatile, because it's not just one. It's not just a black and white thing. I'm not saying that what you're saying is incorrect. What you're saying is 100% right. Word of mouth is very powerful. Word of mouth is definitely going to play into the success of a game or the failure. When we talked about this, we just recently talked about this in Spaces when we was talking about how reviews, you know, can make or break a game or kill a studio, whatever the case may be. So I'm not denying that the word of mouth aspect is that as well. But what I'm also saying is that's not the only variable when it comes to live service or games as a service. That volatility and how fickle gamers are and what they'll gravitate towards versus what they won't and all these other different things. Plus, Valorant comes from the Riot devs, if I'm not mistaken. Riot is an established company
Yeah,
that
Valorant
has
is Riot.
Valorant
That's
is
the
Riot.
league and all that.
Exactly. So that it has that good graces going into it because League of Legends is one of the most popular titles or one of the most popular games out right now to this day. Riot is one of the most popular and most recognizable developers and teams in the industry right now. So if Riot is putting out something new, of course all eyes are going to be on that because of who's doing it.
Yeah,
And the
that's
rapport.
my ultimate point.
But I agree with that point. But what I'm saying is that's not the only variable, because Valorant could have just as much as failed as well, because people would have said, I'm just going to stick with League. I'm good on that. But
I'm saying that word of mouth is very powerful.
I agree.
And that's why these games are getting packed up. Yeah, there's the popular games as well as out there, but people would dip away from Call of Duty all the time. People dip away from Fortnite all the time to try these other games. But these other games are not getting picked up because it's not being pushed like that because there's a certain disdain, there's a certain stigma to the company that these games are involved with, and people are packing these shits up.
I agree. All right, let's move it along, Bari. Some quick news real quick.
It's a long ass show, man.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I'm joking.
Moving along. We're gonna be quick.
He said, I'm sorry.
Real quick, man. Just want to, Mai has been confirmed to be released in early 2025 for Street Fighter V. They've just released a teaser trailer. Mai looking on point. Is she enough to get you to come back?
I don't know when she's coming out.
Early 2025.
Yo, I'm always looking to get back into Street Fighter. But every time I come into this joint, there's a character that let me try this character. I hear Jamie is getting buffed up though, so maybe I go back to that. But I was looking at Ed, this laser patch, Ed got nerfed. So I'm just like, damn, it's crazy. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Maya's not a character I'll play, just to be honest with you. Yeah, she's visually beautiful character that I know a lot of people like, but she's never a character that I played. So she's not a character that I'll come back for to the game. But I can see a lot of people playing Maya.
Yo, they did her right
I'm
too.
weird, man. I'm a character loyalist type dude, man. So you know what I mean? Like as beautiful as Maya is, and she got her little dress and all that stuff, I wouldn't come back just for Maya. Sakura?
Oh yeah, Sakura. I know you coming back for Sakura.
I'll definitely be playing with Sakura.
Hey, yo, Maya look crazy too. She look good.
Oh wait, so this is a whole like teaser. Okay,
Yeah, it's a teaser. Yeah, it's a whole teaser trailer. Yeah, she looks good. Maya looks good. I'll come back for Maya. Early 2025. I'll come back for Maya. I would.
Like yeah, all the times I think about like KOF, I never played her. I know a lot of friends and stuff that played her, but I never played her.
Yeah, I'll come back for Maya. But yeah, early 2025, Maya's coming to Street Fighter 6, guys. Let us know if you guys are excited for that. If you're gonna check it out. And then
I'm looking at this show. I'm looking at this showcase persona. I mean, it's this outline.
Yeah.
And I don't see a certain game in here.
What game?
Bleach, Rebirth Souls. Release date came out.
Go ahead. You got the floor.
How dare you disrespect? How dare you disrespect Bleach?
Go ahead. Lay it out there. Lay it out there.
So the release date is March. Let me get it right.
What is it? It's Bleach 1,000-Year War, right? Or something like that. What's it called?
No. This is gonna be the first couple of seasons. It's based on, not the 1,000. I think it's like March 15th or something like that.
Okay.
But the new trailer came out where they're gonna have Aizen and they're gonna have Yamamoto in there as well, as playable characters. So it's March 21st is gonna be coming out. Yo, and this game looked good, man. This game looks really good. I don't care if you dislike Bleach or whatnot, but the game itself, as an arena, anime type game, it looks really good, man. So I'm really excited for it. Hopefully they deliver. Hopefully it plays great. The netcode is good. The lobbies is good. The rank mode, I'm scared about that, but I'm getting more casual day by day when it comes to fighting games anyway. I got a lot of high hopes for this, man. Hopefully it don't disappoint me like Sparking Zero. Sparking Zero, a lot of high hopes for Sparking Zero, but I won't lie. Very disappointed with the execution of Sparking Zero, especially when it pertains to the certain characters and that's how the online ran. All this works. But hopefully with Bleach.
I can't lie, I did watch the trailer. I'm watching it now too. Again, I got it playing in the background. The combat looks good. I ain't even gonna cap. The fighting look like it's gonna be pretty fun. Am I gonna buy this?
I'm in there. I got a $99 version.
I don't know. I'll see. They also did confirm that Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba 2 is coming out
Yeah,
That's gonna be
not
coming
too.
out next year as well. So next year gonna be year of the anime fighters for sure.
Yeah, it's gonna be the official announcement is coming at Jump Fest. So
Yeah, so that Demon Slayer 2, Kimetsu no Kunitsu
Kimetsu
Yaiba.
no Yaiba,
I'm
Hinokami Chronicles,
Hinokami Chronicles. I'm definitely gonna be on that for sure. For sure, I'm gonna be on that.
Bone Sakura.
Picking that up. So yeah, but yeah, Demon Slayer. I mean, Bleach look good. It look alright. I like the gameplay.
It's gonna be fine, man. It's gonna be good.
It
It's
look
gonna be
alright.
good. We're gonna be in there.
It look
You
cool.
know what I mean? Yeah, I mean it. March 25th.
March 21st, 2025.
Yeah,
That's cool. And then Bari, last bit of news. Some congratulations are in order. Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D remake has officially sold 2 million copies, man. Big congratulations to I keep saying Demon. Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D remake. I'm very happy to see the success of this. Definitely gonna finish this up too. And can't wait for part 1, part 2 remakes as well.
Oh yeah, this will be finished. I'll probably finish this around like in the January timeline.
Mhm.
But yeah. So I got like about 10 hours in this game.
Mhm.
I'm liking it. Very old school, but I like the visual aspects of what they did with it. And yeah, I'm going through. This is my first time playing 3. It will be my first time playing 1 and 2 as well. So that'll be. I think my first the older ones I played 5. I played 7 PS1 with Dragon Warrior. Played 8. I played 9. Played 11. I don't remember if I played 4. I don't play 6. 6 I don't think came out in America. I don't know. One of them didn't come out in America.
Mhm.
But I'm happy that they're always re-releasing these type of games.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Very
Congrats to
exciting.
them. 2 million.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good for them, man. I'm very happy
It's
to see that.
good for multi-platform games. I know that.
Yo. And then last bit of news before we get into membership topics, Bari. I saved this for last because I definitely want to hear your thoughts on this. So a new study shows that gamers are spending more time
Oh my god.
watching games than playing games. According to a new report by Media Research, which concluded that gamers typically spend 7.4 hours a week gaming and 8.5 hours a week watching game-related videos. The research, which media claims highlights that untapped potential for game publishers to bring video content inside their own ecosystems, also claims that 24% of console and PC players and 45% of in-game buyers watch game-related content at least monthly, with the latter considered high-spending gamers. Bari, where are we at as a community, bro?
You know what? Reading the article,
Yeah.
it makes sense. It makes sense. There's a lot of streamers, a lot of people that talk about video game content on here,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of people will be be playing a game and having a podcast or a stream in the background running.
But
You know?
but this is saying people watch gaming more than they're playing it. So this is not accounting people that might have something running in the background while they're playing the game. This is them watching content
Yeah,
more than they play
when I say that, I'm thinking more like a hardcore people, or that's even like the people within the community like that. That happens. But yeah, I'm not shocked by that, because there's a lot of people watching games like Call of Duty, Fortnite, 2K, Madden. When you see these streams on Twitch and YouTube, they're like the biggest, highest streams.
Mhm.
When these big streamers streaming, it's 24,000 people in there watching them play a Call of Duty. When a tournament happens for a fighting game, there's 6 to 15,000 people watching in the tournament.
Mhm.
They're not playing the game while they're watching the tournament, fighting game content. So it to be honest with you, it as crazy as it sounds, I think it is wild. It does make sense though. It makes sense.
Yeah, I agree. I think for me, I'm kind of just like, damn.
You ever one thing with me, like when I complete a game, I would search the game I completed and I'll see like somebody walk through, like, all right, let me see what they did in their walkthrough. How did they tackle this part? I'm not playing the game when I'm watching. I'm just like, oh, like Maximilian Dood's a perfect example, right? Max, now I'm watching his hard mode streams or his videos, and I'm just like, oh, this is what he did in hard. This was his setup. You know, what I mean, I did a complete different. I'm not playing the game while he's doing that, but I'm watching gaming content. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I can see that allocating to the numbers as well.
I feel like I think like I'm not surprised by this statistic because I'll be PC with my approach of what I'm gonna say. When you interact with a lot of people on social media, this is inaccurate. Yes, I believe this to be true. With the things that I see people say and how they move and the things they say about video games, you got people straight up giving you their opinion on games from what they've watched. You got some people telling you that watching a game is enough to have an opinion to say, like as if you're speaking as if you have experience with it. I'm not surprised. So with this, I'm not surprised at this. It actually further highlights why it's important for people to play your goddamn games. Play games, man. Play the games, man. Please play the games. If you see something you're interested in, play the goddamn game, man. Please. But
yeah, people, I don't know, man. People, they'll sit down, they watch a live stream,
and then go straight into a podcast or space and talk as if they just finished playing the game.
This is what I watched.
It's like, what? Anyway. So yeah, it was this cool little interesting thing to kind of like, add in to kind of talk about real quick. But yo, shout out to everybody here, man. Appreciate you. Yo, Viper, appreciate you for the super chat, man. Viper says, if they spend more time watching games than playing, they aren't gamers. LOL, this is a non-issue. They should only count gamers. I think with this statistic, there is some form of gaming happening. I just think it's a matter of they're not gaming as much. You feel me? And then shout out to Navenzor. Appreciate you for the super chat. They say, I'm at work right now. How can I play my game? Obviously not right now. Not right now. Obviously people working all that stuff.
That's what happens though. People at work, they're watching gaming content, they're watching streams.
Which is true. That's a good stat. Yeah, the stat does make sense. It does. People at work or people, whatever they're doing. They listen to something like a gaming podcast while they study or whatever the case may be. So yeah, it makes a point. That's a good point. But all right, listen, guys. If you've made it this far in the show, we got to give you some trophies.
Hey, yo, they said the PlayStation Portal.
I mean,
that event or they get that portal.
Yeah, like you listen to we watch gaming content and all that. So like I get it. And I'm not saying watching gaming content is a bad thing. No, not at all. 'Cause I watch gaming content as well. I watch streams and all that too. So yeah, it's a bit of it depends on the situation. But yo guys, we are now in the discussion portion of the show. And for those that don't know, this week is the start of a new month, which means it's membership topics week. And for those who don't know, membership topics week, every first podcast of the month we dedicate to the members of the channel to give us some topics that they want us to talk about through our discussion. So we brought it back and starting with December, and we got a couple of good topics and questions this week, Bari. So let's get into it, man. Right. So the first one, man, shout out to CyberDragon, man. Always appreciate you, man. Member on the channel. And CyberDragon says remasters and remakes. The game industry is going through a shift, whereas more publishers and developers are doing remakes and remasters. Reason 1, cheaper to make. Reason 2, the cost of new IPs are in the millions, with them not selling is causing new IPs to be shelved or canceled. Reason 3, Metacritic is 50% of the fault why new IPs are not selling. Metacritic needs to have review criteria in place that apply to all games and validations of the reviewers. What's your thoughts on that, Bari? I think CyberDragon's actually spot on. Honestly,
I disagree. I think that reason 1, 2, and 3 is definitely reasons. Don't get it twisted. But I just feel like we're seeing a lot of remasters and remakes due to the fact that gaming is growing consistently. There's new audience of people that's playing. Every generation, there's a new audience of people buying into the consoles or buying into the games or getting into video games where they missed out on these games and now they have an opportunity to replay these games. I think that market is very high, where a game that came out 10 years ago, 20 years ago, PlayStation instance, 4 years ago, will be remastered or remade, and you get a new audience of people playing it. So that reason should be included as well, on top of the reasons that he listed. I'm not disagreeing with those reasons, but I feel like that part is being missed out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can agree there. I do think, and I mean, this goes back to what I said about Resistance and Infamous. I would want PlayStation to bring those back as remakes, because I do think that you could find a new audience of people, especially with how popular PlayStation is right now. Those games, I feel like, would find a new audience and new people to appreciate those titles. So I do agree that with what you're saying there. But I think with remakes and remasters I think looking at it from like new IPs being made, I do agree that, like, yo, listen, putting out a new IP now is risky. It's a very risky business, because it can get you shut down. It could get you laid off. It could get you, it could not sell. Like, there's a lot of things that are going into these remakes and remasters now, where it's like, yo, look, there's no telling if this game is going to succeed or not. That's worrying. So I also think that's also why a lot of publishers might be sticking with things that are a little bit more safe. But for the hardcore gamer, what might be safe and what they might view as safe might not necessarily be what the hardcore gamer is looking for, because the hardcore gamer is always looking for that new experience. So we'll see.
Yeah, we ain't dealing with all that money, hundreds of millions. Yeah, they're gonna go for safe.
Yep.
Sure.
Yep. And a shout out to Creative Scorpio, aka Damion, man, for the question. He says, "Sup, Bari and Persona. With the holidays upon, my question is, what is your most memorable Christmas gaming wise? Mine is Christmas of '95, when I awoke to the PS1 being under the tree, accompanied by Twisted Metal, Live 96, Game Day, and Ridge Racer. I didn't care what other presents I got. I was good with that." That's a good question. I got oh, go ahead.
My favorite moment, Christmas moment, is when I completed Metal Gear Solid for the first time, and it was in front of my family. Yo, I was sweating bullets. My shirt was drenched, and even my mom didn't really care about video games. She was cheering me on and all that stuff. And my oldest brother, because it was his PlayStation at the time, and he was the one buying the game and all that stuff. Seeing him, being proud of that, I was like, yeah, man, I did that. I did that. You know what I mean? So that was a great moment, because there's a lot of family that are sitting back. Some people taunting, some people like, nah, you gonna do it. You gonna do it. They argue. Jamaican people can be. And yeah, seeing them cheer at them credits and seeing that, all that. They're like, is it done yet? No, we got another boss fight. Oh, is it done yet? It's like, yo, that was a great moment for me. All time favorite. One of my greatest moments.
So one of my greatest Christmas moments is it actually involves my mother, and it actually involves a Super Nintendo. Actually, I remember when my mom, she bought the Super Nintendo home, and for Christmas, and I remember we stayed up all night, and we had like a mini Pac-Man and Tetris tournament, where we was both playing Pac-Man and Tetris, trying to get as far as we can. And we stayed up late on Christmas. First of all, when she bought me it, I was excited as hell. I was happy. I was super excited. And me and her, we played Tetris and Pac-Man all Christmas Day.
Those moments is always cherished, yo, for real. Like, the first Nintendo I got I didn't get it on Christmas.
Yeah.
But the Sega Genesis we got at Christmas, yo, and we only had one game. It wasn't even Sonic. It was Tasmanian Devil.
Oh, and wow. Okay.
Bro, played that game till I don't know when, it was like late as hell. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Left and right playing Tasmanian Devil. That game was hard at first when we was playing it too, man. But I love the what. Eventually, we got Sonic and all that stuff. But that Christmas Day, all we had was Tasmanian Devil. If you died, you got to pass the controller over to
Yeah,
your brother or whatever.
yeah, yeah,
You know what I mean? So
yeah.
great
Yeah,
moment.
that was definitely one of my greatest Christmas memories. Was definitely Super Nintendo. My mother getting that. But great question, Damion. Great question. And shout out to the legendary Unikronn.
Unicron.
He ain't
That's
got
my
no,
guy.
he ain't got no novel today, Bari. He warming back up. You understand? Next month it's gonna be a novel. I know it. But shout out to Unikronn, man, for the topic. He says Friday and Saturday game releases on the PlayStation Network store are there too many games, not enough games, or just the right amount of games being released digitally every week, from the cheapest to the most expensive games, along with DLC or other gaming content on the store. How are your experiences when it comes to navigating the store and finding content, favoring content, and methods in which you can pay for content? Lastly, are the two of you satisfied in the different ways you can access the store? Peace out. That's interesting. Well, we already have Friday releases that happen. A lot of games do release on Fridays now, or on Thursdays or whatever, and not just Tuesdays anymore. So I think that's kind of already happening. Saturday releases, I don't really know about that. I think Friday is probably the best day because people getting off work, they're looking forward to the weekend, they can spend more time playing the game, all those different things. So I think Friday releases, I like Friday releases, actually. I can appreciate it. When it comes to like games being released digitally every week, or is there too many or not enough? I actually think there's a lot of games. There's a lot of games that release every week that I don't even realize until I look in the store. Every Tuesday, or like from Tuesday throughout the week, I look through the store to see like what's new and what's out that I might not know about, or that might be flying under the radar that I might want to check out and look into or whatever. I always do that every week to see if there's new things that are releasing either from an indie or higher budget that interests me, that I might want to pick up and try or give it a chance at some point, or I add it to my cart, or add it to my watch list or whatever the case may be. So I do that weekly anyway. And then what was the when navigating the store, finding content? Looking back at PlayStation 4 or the PS3 stores, and now it's much better. It's much better. Much better navigating the store, and even getting into the store on the PlayStation. Because on the PS4, getting into that store, Lord have mercy, boy. Even on the
'Cause
PS4, it was
having
bad.
the store like built into the console itself now, it causes up the loading is much faster.
Yeah, especially now
But
on the
yeah,
Pro, the loading's even better.
but yeah, like Friday releases, I'm a fan of that. Navigating the store, yeah, I'm always looking at the store. One of my favorite things to do is like I would look up like Nancon games. Cause Nancon, they have like these smaller like RPGs, like the old school RPGs, and you can beat them like 10 hours, 15 hours. They're not long at all. And I'm a fan of them. I enjoy them. They even have like those boosters sometimes, so I'll put up the double XP on there, and I'll just run through those games, man. So
Hmm.
that's like my guilty pleasure type games. I always look in favorite, or not favorite, but I always look for those games.
Hmm.
But yeah, there's a lot of games that release, man.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Listen, man, right now there's like 6 games that I'm cycling, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a lot of games, man. And now that you're an adult, and you got your personal life, you got your work life.
Hmm.
There's things, you can't just play them, all the time. You
Yep.
know, we sometimes we think like, if I was like 16, if I was like 12, I'd be playing these games left and right. Imagine if trophies was back then. Sheesh.
Crazy.
I would look like Hakun.
Yeah.
You know
Oh
what I
yeah.
mean?
And
But
then the last one is, lastly, are the two of you satisfied in the different ways you can access the store? Yeah, because you can access it from the PlayStation, access it from your phone, access it on the web, and all of that is tied into your account when you sign in. So if you buy something from the store on the app, you could download that remotely and have that ready to go when you get home. I love the ways you can access the store and download things now. I think it's clutch.
yeah, I'm a big fan of the browser. We dealt with that PS3, PS4, but now that it had the mobile app, and well, PS4 as well with the mobile app, and now It's as much streamlined experience. You just download whatever remotely. Yeah, I'm very happy with it.
Yeah, I am as well. Great topics and questions this week, Unikronn. We appreciate you. And guys that are members on the channel, every month, the first podcast of every month, man, we do membership topics where, you know, we ask the members to give us some topics they want us to talk about at the end of the show for our discussion. And so if you do want to do that next month, look for it at the beginning of January. And if you're a member, become a member, you know, appreciate it. But if you've made it this far in the show, ladies and gentlemen, we are at the end. But at the end of every show, we give you guys some trophies. And of course, that lovely, lovely platinum. 179 platinums, man. Y'all are getting up there when it comes to platinums. Getting really high up there. Yo, Bari, we're at the end, man. Get the people your outro. Let the people know what content you might come into the channel, you know, where they can find you, all that good stuff, man.
Yeah. First and foremost, we appreciate everyone coming through. Thank y'all for checking out episode 179. Shout out to all the people that hit the like button, all the super chats, anybody that shared the stream out. We appreciate it. If you want to check out a fighting game podcast, check out Plus and Block Podcast. The links are in the description. It's also on the front page of this channel. It's a fighting game podcast that Upchuck Gaming and Dreology 619 they do every Sunday at 11:30 a.m. Eastern time. And yeah, definitely go and support those guys because those are our bros right there, man. Yeah, so appreciate that. For all the new subscribers as well, thank you. Hopefully you enjoy your stay here at WUPS. Also, in 2 weeks, we're going to be doing our WUPS giveaways. So we're going to be having giveaways for our members, WUPS Nation members, and for our subscribers. So if you want to be a part of the giveaways, make sure you subscribe. You know, we definitely jotting down all the members as well when it pertains to that giveaway coming up in 2 weeks. And yeah, as far as for me, personal content wise, I did put up my Marvel Rivals impressions. Just captured some gameplay straight from the PlayStation 5 on the capture card. Just uploaded it, gave my thoughts, gave a walkthrough of Luna Snow, character that is pretty much my main in this game. A healer / DPS character. You know, I typically don't play the healers. I'm more a DPS dude, but we having some fun with some Luna, man. We having some fun with some Luna. So if you want to check out our impressions, definitely go and check it out and the breakdown as well. I will have other Marvel Rivals content up for y'all as well because I got a few ideas for some videos. I might stream it one of these days on one of my days off. We'll see. And I might stream some Grand Blue as well because I haven't streamed that in a long time and I want to showcase that and some of my wishes for certain characters. But yeah, other than that, man, we just appreciate y'all supporting What's Up PlayStation. And you know, we'll see you the next time that we do our podcast for episode 180. And yeah, enjoy the rest of y'all Sunday or Saturday.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Definitely, guys. Make sure you guys definitely go check out Bari's latest video on Marvel Rivals. Really good. Definitely want you guys to check that out, man. And support Bari individually. You can follow him on Twitter at @jbari_, and whatnot, man. So you know, definitely check him out. As for me, real quick, yo, KI Gaming, appreciate you for the super chat. I didn't want to forget your super chat as well. He says, I work from home. Gaming content gets me through. Yeah, I definitely get that. I definitely listen to gaming content and stuff like that while I work as well. So I understand that 100%. But as for me, guys, I am Persona, Gaming with Persona. I was your host this week. And I was actually going to stream Marvel Rivals tonight, but throughout the course of this podcast, I actually felt myself getting more sick. I feel it coming on. So I might not stream Marvel Rivals tonight. Depending on how I feel, you might see a stream pop up. If not, then, you know, just know your boy is just taking it easy tonight. But, you know, when it comes to me, you can follow me on Twitter at Persona Speaks. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel, Gaming with Persona. And, you know, I'm definitely going to stream a lot of streams. I have ideas for like certain streams that I want to do. I'm probably gonna do a let's play. Well, I'm gonna start doing more let's plays on my channel and start doing playthroughs of like certain games and whatnot. That's something that I just want to kind of get back to and start doing more of. So you're definitely gonna see more streams and game streams and whatnot happening on the channel. So just be on the lookout for that. When it comes to next week and the content here on What's Up PlayStation Podcast, we're going to be doing our live reactions to the Game Awards on Thursday. That's going to be happening, so definitely don't miss that. I know that's going to be really entertaining, right? And then we are going to do a video on a review of Redacted. That should hit the channel next week at some point as well. So definitely be on the lookout for that as well here on What's Up PlayStation YouTube channel with me and Bari. And yeah, you know, and other content we got lined up here for WUPS, especially in December. And then obviously, like Bari said, the giveaways are definitely going to be coming as well on the 21st. So don't miss that for the members. With that being said, guys, you know, definitely appreciate everybody coming through. Make sure you hit the like button on the way out. You know, we hope you guys definitely enjoy your weekend. We hope you guys did enjoy episode 179 of What's Up PlayStation Podcast. And always remember, guys, What's Up PlayStation Podcast is a podcast for the community, by the community. And we'll see you guys next Saturday. Same time, same place, same crew, the WUPS crew. And we out, guys. Peace.